Victor come in. We have Masse. We've got, of course, Papilla, like I mentioned, and Riddum. But we're going to get right into it with one of the players I was mentioning. Right now, we got Masse going up against Rich Daddy, and that's going to be a Jin and Victor matchup. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, you don't see them going off together much. Heck, I don't even see too many Victors, but Jin is definitely no secret in the Tekken 8 meta right now. The absolute insanity that character can put on the table. Of course, the main star, the amount of poking and flexible versatility that this character has, mobility is insane with the wave dash. It's beautiful.
Absolutely showing the domination. Now that is a Victor if I've ever seen one of the Victors of all time. Just depended on the stance mix-up, quickly learning, maybe because you saw purple rank there, we're going for that, and of course down back to doing Jin wonders.
And ooh, launch though by Rich Daddy. Drop the combo, but you know, it's okay. Going in defense. Oh, gets grabbed though, thrown to the ground from Masse there. Masse's coming back up. There we go. Just needs one more and pretty much returning to sender that perfect that Rich Daddy gave them before. Masse telling them it's not going to be easy to take me out, but ooh, gets launched immediately again.
Yeah, I love it. He was feeling it. He jumped off after getting that round, and then he got blown up for his troubles. Now we got a real match. 4-3-1 moving in there. And as we were seeing on Twitter earlier this week, do you know about the Jin down 2 simulator?
You gotta enlighten me about that, the down 2.
So down 2 is a counter hit launcher for Jin. That's his big sweep that comes out all the time, -14 on block. But there's a website that just simulates down 2, and it sees if you can block it or not. Heat Smash working out very well here as we're moving on to maybe first round point here for Masse, turning it around really nicely. I just see launchers all day.
You know, all it's been is launchers. Looks like Rich Daddy's coming in with heat, trying to do some mix-ups. Ooh, perfect execution there.
Yeah, just didn't want to wait around for the load, just expulsion to the skies. And all right, we're getting the final round. Let's go.
No, that was perfect. Rich Daddy literally awakened their mix-up potential there. You can see this combo getting stringed all along. Rich Daddy literally woke up, got that like last-second buff.
Oh, the last hit caught him in the air. And I love the gaming on you start, as I like to call it. Starting off the round aggressive with up 4-4 worked out really well. That gets stuck. And that wall smash just unfortunately didn't capitalize on it. We're neck and neck here.
Ooh. Nice. Get it knocked back Masse. Oh, the mix-up. Okay.
Oh, yep. Good A punishes on point. Feeling the mash, but got the block. Taking the Kazuya route of taking the throw punish, keep it safe, keep it smart. Masse taking game 1 when it looked a little uncomfortable with a relentless Victor mix in there. What'd you see?
Yeah, Rich Daddy, especially at the end there, both of them had rage active, and when it's like that, you really have to play defensive, because if your opponent either hits their rage or it gets blocked, it just pretty much tells who's going to win there. And Rich Daddy getting their rage blocked was definitely the curtains.
Yeah, my partner would love this style of Victor playing right now. You know, more expulsions than you could even count. I don't care if it's launchable, let's go, all Victor, all aggro, and it's working out well. It's like every time Rich kind of spaced out and played from farther distance, he wasn't really getting it. Every time he went into a stance, he definitely capitalized on the knowledge.
No, 100%. And already, we're already seeing Masse take the first round. Getting into the second round, it feels like Masse just knows how to counter Rich Daddy's Victor. Even with these neutral matches starting up, you can see got a very nice heat attack there. Trying to keep it going though.
Okay. Wow, didn't even wait for the punish. Knocked him out of the skies. I like it. Do it again, do it twice. Good patience, no punish, but he read it. The 2-2-2, not duck. The gun.
Trying to get in there. I can see some of the stances trying to get set up by Masse. Gets knocked by a heat attack though, and a grab. Going to be able to KO, and now it's tied again. We could see Rich Daddy coming back from this. It's just a matter of learning Masse's playstyle, I feel, is what Rich Daddy has to do if they want to succeed.
Yeah, this is the Jin problem. He has an answer for everything. He can kind of change up his style. But Rich Daddy has to have confidence in his Victor, because when his Victor takes control, it has pretty much won the rounds pretty handedly. You just can't let Jin start up. So 2 throws is a good answer.
Yeah, And there we go, just a little mix-up attack at the end there. Maybe getting a throw loop is exactly what Rich Daddy needed, and they might try to continue doing that.
Two pieces of armor come together and both headbutt and go away. Good wall splat. Capitalization. Look for the reset to go again. Down forward 4-2, working so well for Rich.
Ooh, nice grab. Able knock to the down. Can we get another throw loop? No? Okay.
Oh, finished it. Did we get punished for it? And the expulsion is just paying dividends. We can walk, but suddenly this Tekken match turned from a 3D fighter to a 2D fighter. Let's get some lateral motions in, and trust me, your punishes will come after.
I feel like both of these fighters have been kind of fighting on that 2D plane, even though this is a 3D fighter, especially with some of the stuff that Rich Daddy has been doing with some of those mix-up attacks, throw loops, everything. Ooh, and already going to string a combo along to the wall? Get it to another one?
Wow, good setup. We're going downstairs for the first time. Yep, just easy pulls. Oh, we got these combos. I like it. Oh, could have had some more carry on there. And the low heat smash, only use them when they kill them. Good round there from Rich.
Yeah, no, that was perfect, especially after that balcony break. And they're not stopping here, Maya. They're keeping it going down to the wall again for a throw. My goodness. They're going to try to get two perfects in a row here.
Up there's down two. Counter hit launcher does Jin wonders. He felt it so nice. He had him able to Tekken 2, but again, tell me if you've heard this before. Expulsion hits out of the reaction, and now Rich Daddy, down one game, is now on set point.
If Chad could see my face right now, I was literally pausing after just that absolute lead coming from Rich Daddy, and it's still going. Something awoke in Rich Daddy after this first game we had, and they've just been keeping it non-stop, able to break that throw, and there we go, over the expulsion, and then another throw's gonna do it!
No round brown master class in adjustments. Rank don't matter, but throw breaks.
We riot. We'll just have to wait until season 2 starts to get going. Oh, I recognize that costume.
Into this match, we got Pulse's newly signed player. I was telling you about him, the King Specialist, Papilla against Mirako. Let's get into it. Starting off with the armor, we don't even want it in 3-2, baby.
Look at this, already going. This is pretty much going to be my research for if I do pick up Alisa. And I love this costume. I can recognize it from an anime called Do-Ra-Ra-Ra-Ra.
Yeah!
Kind of like a Grim Reaper character is what this character is based on. I cannot remember her name. But, I mean, Mirako's trying to be a Grim Reaper right now a little bit because she's putting on the damage into the
Celty.
wall. Being so aggressive. My goodness.
All right, so the Celty custom working good. One time we had someone with a Durara cosplay along with someone with a Bobo cosplay, and it was just the announcer's curse as we go downstairs.
Ooh, okay, I could see. Okay, maybe doing a heat. There we go. There's the grab. I was wondering when a grab was going to happen from King after that floor break there. Ooh,
Shining Wizard. Heat Smash takes the advantage, and that's what I'm seeing a lot more from higher level Kings, the instant Jaguar Spring cancel, usually a Jake Man special going into Giant Swing, but no, just looking for a mash button, really smart.
And look at that, another floor break coming out from this King, absolutely perfect work coming out from Papilla here. Going to keep it going, try to get the pick, there we go.
Great block on the down back four.
Great work, and now there's no more floors that can be broken, no more advantage in that regard, so it's even footing now. Mirako's trying to, there we go, gets an opening in there and starting to get a combo. Ooh, there we go, heat. Oh, heat dash.
Oh, got the reset. Really smart stuff. You press anything on Wake Up, you just get comboed again. Risk the entire heat dash on that. Good stuff. Dive, can't avoid that. 0 on block. Frustrating every single time.
Absolutely perfect work. And it's not stopping. Oh, might be stopping a little bit from Papilla. Trying to get in a little more there. They're just kind of feeling each other right now. But Mirako's trying to come back in there. Blocking. Perfect.
Oh, good movement, not ripping, really good patience, just trying to see if there's any gaps before ripping any of these strings.
Minus movement.
Jaguar step working well, and down forward one turning into a conversion. We're going to convert that. Yes, we're going to heat that. We're going to miss the running grab, though. Went for it twice.
Trying to get some lows. All blocked though. Papilla trying to get their way in. Whips a grab. It's fine though. They still got the defense.
Yeah, I'm going to expect a few more hop kicks just because that's 4 command grabs missed in a row.
Yeah, if the command grabs aren't working, then the hop kick is definitely going to be doing some work. Getting down last 8 seconds. Mirako just has to keep defense.
Oh, is that going to catch? Oh. Yes, don't run away from me. Play our favorite game. Now tell me, NM, is this going to kill?
I think it won't. Okay, I said that a little too late to kind of be cheating, but I definitely felt like it was.
Oh,
maybe getting close, but...
Hop kick to end any buttons, -13, perfect punish. Papilla bringing it back.
Ooh, it gets countered there. My goodness.
Up, down, forward, you can duck that. Not hitting. The ducks have been on point. No, we're not falling for rockets today.
No, that's a pretty strong projectile it seems Mirako has, but it's not been landing on Papilla here tonight. Trying to dive in. Trying to give a birthday present. Wasn't able to. Gotta block a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Neutral 2, and then Reddit again with the canceled Jaguar spread, and the knee gives the guaranteed kick follow-up. Papilla clawed their way back. You know, it seemed like it was all Mirako in the first part of that, but what happened? What changed?
I'm not sure. I feel like Papilla was much more easier in terms of getting to learn Mirako's gameplay, seeing that she's just going to try to rush forward, try to do some attacks, maybe do some low, something like that, and realize if Papilla was able to get a good combo, maybe especially with some grabs, it was going to be doing some nasty work. And I feel like that's what happened there. So it's just a matter of can Mirako return the favor and kind of just learn all this grab heavy hop kick playstyle that Papilla is dishing out. Again, as you said before in the previous match, lows definitely seem to be working for Mirako. It's just a matter of, okay, this could be good.
Yeah, I like their defense, but step 1 is ducking and avoiding moves. The harder part is step 2, capitalizing, punishing, and launching the things that you can launch.
Launches are definitely going to be perfect for Mirako, especially as they're starting to get a bit of a life lead. Keep it going. Ooh, double on that. And there we go. All right, first KO.
Yeah, I feel like this is a situation where Mirako's realizing I have to go in because I just can't afford to sit back on the King mix. Chainsaw's working out really well, armor pressure, the lows, like you said, very, very beautiful. And then the frustration mix of getting hit by 1 chainsaw turns into 3 more. Get off me while standing 2.
And here we go. A combo is starting to get stringed along into, there we go, the King signature grab. Trying to go for another. It's broken though. Okay. Oh, but it's the launch. Perfect. My goodness.
Oh, hold this. Boom. We're still alive. Don't die with heat. Don't die with heat. #1 rule. Oh, could have been blown up. Missed it by an inch. Good duck. No follow-up, and the jab closes it. Oh no, we're back in it.
Okay, that was perfect. I saw both of those fighters, you know, they both have rage and they don't want to go down to the other, but just those lows, and okay, already going with some heat bursts. Oh, return to sender, not going to be able to, okay, both of them pro tag, okay.
I got those, you got those, I got those.
They got Toro Tech for Series. I got those too. And guess what else Mirako's got? They got the 3-0 win there.
Yeah, no round brown turn around. Was it the arena? Was it the big stage? Or was it just feeling like the chainsaw is right? Well, they both felt the venue change was not needed. Let's go. This is our final set in this.
Final set here. Winner takes all. Mirako trying to dive in a little bit. Frustration coming from the Papilla. Trying to go in. Ooh, there we go. That was a nice little overhead attack there.
The tracking on that drop kick is crazy.
Oh yeah, it was. I literally saw that. I thought they literally just kind of turned around like a torpedo, a homing one at that.
Yeah, seeing a little bit of, you know, adjustments to punishment pressure would make a huge change in Mirako's game. But oh no, full distance with the chainsaw is a liability. Going for the RKO, not getting it. Ballerina spin. Oh! No, is he going to survive? Yes!
Oh my goodness, Papilla was just wishing on a prayer there. And I think, honestly, I think this will kill. Yep.
I'm very confident. Thank and bless every Santo Lepoyo for all of the damage that gets reduced when you activate Rage Art. That made the difference because normally that would have been a kill shot.
Oh yeah, no, that normally would have, but again, thank goodness for that damage reduction, making Rage a lot more easier to hit on those last second hits. Oh, and already Papilla is not stopping. The Rage may be gone from that last match, but they still got that Rage in their heart.
Up, finishing it. Did not care. Go into the 10 string. Show me you can block it. Uh-oh. Papilla's realizing there's a little bit of character knowledge right now against King, and you gotta tighten up in these close matches.
Papilla, their king, is very throw heavy. Not as much as other kings I've seen, but you definitely got to make sure you know your throw tech because some of these from Mirako have been dropping, and it looks like Papilla is able to. Ooh, there we go. As I'm saying that, the throw tech comes out, and here we go for Mirako.
Oh, missed the catch by an inch, but definitely realizes this is down 2. We got to go in. They're going to survive this, but with a little bit of health left. Jaguar Spring canceled, Papilla special.
Literally a sliver of health right now. Mirako just has to stay back. Papilla though, ooh, the armor saved the day there. It's not armor king, but the armor definitely came in clutch for the most likely, if I had to guess, looking at the bracket, this is going to be our quarterfinals. Whoever wins this secures a spot in the top 16 for Breakout. So I imagine both of them are going to be trying to claw their way towards that podium. Already Dirty Derfy getting that heat active. There we go, making Xiaoyu with a grab. And look at that string go to the wall.
Hit him with the yo. Oh, the spit. No, Appealing not falling for that. Dirty looking to use all the tricks, but yeah, that's keep your composure, keep your games up until you get punished for it. I like this. Play aggressive, Dirty.
I loved how defensive Dirty was playing too. You saw almost everything from that Xiaoyu was getting blocked. Everything from Pling was getting blocked, but it looks like that's not happening anymore as Heat is active. They're keeping it going to the wall. Can we get a wall break here? Nope, still alive. Pling trying to close it out. There we go. Getting their first round of the round.
Yeah, classic Xiaoyu mix, Hypnotist, off Heat, back against the wall. You know that there's something coming after that mid, but you can't just sit there and take it for your life. Good conversion to the wall here, and the Ling Heat starts early, going for the trip this time on the Hypnotist mix. Back into another Hypnotist mix. We don't even need it. We just take those beautiful 7 shining golden letters.
That was quite literally blink and you miss it, and already a launch coming out from Pling to get this string going for the Heat. Can they get it up to the wall? Yes, they can. Gonna be able to spot him on there. Defense coming out now, though.
Oh, good swing and a great conversion on there. There's a little bit of paralysis, which is allowing the Hypnotist mixes to get those steps, which makes it more dangerous if you didn't know. Great defense, canceling the fire like just to get in there, but the flips, oh no. This is Appealing special. When I'm feeling myself, the flips start coming out.
My goodness, those flips are absolutely perfect for mix-up potential, as you're seeing there with that Pling. Both of them have Rage. I imagine they're going to be playing hecka defensive, but that launcher is pretty much going to seal the deal for the first point going to Pling there. That Xiaoyu was pretty much the definition of mix-up pressure.
Yeah, and end of round there, especially in that last scenario, had a huge light fleet, seeing it going away, had Heat, but that becomes a huge liability as a good player. You know they have to activate Heat, and you're just looking to step it as you saw Feeling do.
Absolutely. Looks like this is going to keep going. This combo, boom, 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 into the corner. Keep it going for another, a second perfect coming out from Pling. That is, I would not want to see that.
Oh, drop the conversion on the launch. Gets stepped around. Beautiful AOP 4, bringing it in. Dropped him early, did not get the reset. The back one gets him out of there. And just stands there and stands. I love the helicopter mix.
Oh, that helicopter just felt like taunting a little bit. But it looks like Pling got a little angry out that taunt, and they're getting another string going. Protect though. A little bit footsies right now.
Oh, AimedTwo grab down back 4. We need to see that a lot more. Getting those free counter hits, similar to the Jin down 2 situation. New to block the hopping low. P-Ling is looking so on point.
Oh my goodness. absolutely just despicable what Pling is doing right now. They might try to run away with this set. Rotech, perfect. Looks like they're kind of
he hit him with the hit me from any direction and tech the throw immediately. That was some confidence there.
Feeling each
Yeah,
other
this is what I personally call the Wizzy special, when someone's so confident in their lead that they say, "Come on, hit me. Come on, hit me." Oh, he didn't tech the throw there. Here we go.
Oh, Pling bringing it back though? Sweep a little
The horse step, as we call it locally. Giddy up. You got it. You got it. Controller disconnected.
Okay.
Oh, this is cruel. This is cruel. Don't do it to him. Don't do it to him. Dash. Taking it. Yep, 1-1 not working for the pressure. You have heat, my friend! Yeah!
Oh.
Let's go!
Oh, that last little sweep pretty much saved Dirty Derfy's life there. But it's not
Hey, he
stopping.
won that round without any heat or needs of tools, and now he's ready. This is the comeback we all wanted as he gets launched mid-sentence.
The comeback you need while you're getting launched is fine though. You're gonna come back up, but it looks like another combo.
No flash.
There we go, heat. This is perfect for Dirty Derfy. Heat dash. Gotta have some of these hit
block
though.
that. -13. Raw hypnotist. There's the down back 4 finally paying off when it matters most. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. There we go. Little low there. Keep it going. Both even now. Heat coming out from Pling.
Checking in on the game rewards. Just some shooter. All right, we're back. Oh,
wait,
is this gonna catch?
No! The mix-up! Oh my goodness. Pling was
that
just on the
keeps-
other side.
Back turn to get the Slotus 4 as Peeling takes it in a confident masterclass on defending and then immediately not throw teching, but otherwise up against Oni's Riddum. Let's go. Shaheen action against the wild and crazy slip slidey Lars.
Round one.
Okay, here we go. Getting into it already at the start at the Ortiz farm. And already Tenacity is getting an insane string. Look at that health bar deplete for Riddum there. My goodness, already halfway down.
That combo alone made me interested in learning Lars. The fact that you grab someone by the legs, slam them against the wall, and give them a shoulder, that's OD. I love that. Also, speaking of customs, not sure what Tenacity's is, but this is the classic Oni orange. I just love Riddum's, owning that whole color scheme.
I love, honestly, both their color schemes right now, especially the amount of customization on that Lars is insane, and that overhead taking out Lars is even more insane.
Yeah, that heat smash was for pressure, but then it looked like a genius kung fu film jumping over the sweep. I love it. Art glass not working well there, taking the down one, doing it again, doing it 3 times, and then the safe launcher. Lucky it traded there.
Ooh, oh my goodness, kind of just goes over each other, missing each other in real time, but it looks like Riddum is still trying to get in. Oh, got their unblockable block.
Oh, the wall jump, the matrix flip away from my problems, and suddenly he owns the pressure. The wall standing launcher, stepping away for some advanced wall combos here. We're going wall to wall. Let's take that. Opting for Oki, Taiba breaking the guard. Little bit of health left. Gonna take that pressure. Yes, we are. Guess for your life. Double down forward one. Really great pressure sequence from Riddum.
Fight.
Absolutely beautiful there, and they're keeping it going. Try to do some lows. Riddum just keeps getting those lows right now, and they're working so well at just chipping Tenacity's health bar there. Trying to keep it going, blocking and low, blocking low.
Oh,
That's
the
literally what they're
orbital!
doing.
Perfectly placed. This is gonna hurt. Oh yeah, he still had Tornado on there, so this is gonna go backwards to the wall. Always love to see the inverted walls. Even with reduction, that almost killed. I think a heat dash would have killed in that scenario. And again, plus frames to guess for your life. Simple 3-ender.
You win.
Simple work. Riddum going to be able to take that first match there. Excuse me. As Tenacity, though, they're starting to come back. I know Tenacity is definitely not going to take that last round lightly. Just getting a load and then block and then load and then block. I'd be upset. And they're upset right now as they're putting on the pressure with this heat.
Oh, the
parry.
send wing got blocked, but then the parry return shows signs of life. Love the shoulder, Riddum staying down, and then just getting right back into the pressure. He used the unblockable this time, just using the mid crush.
Both of them in rage right now. This could be very, very defensive. Both of them blocking each other. Protec. Oh, this might get blocked. This might get. Oh, it didn't even hit. Oh, this is gonna.
That was interesting. Maybe a missed input, maybe directions with buttons, you know, down, forward, and a jab turning into 2 buttons into it. That just didn't seem like a great placement there.
Honestly, I would chalk that up to a missed input. A lot of times, I accidentally bring out that rage when I'm trying to do a force, so I could see that. They are very together on my fight stick, so it might be a similar situation for Riddum there, if I had to guess.
Clive, man. Clive! Clive!
Did you just see the tweet? Is that why you said Clive?
No, it hit me again, which means
Oh.
Fee can shut up because he's never getting Noctis because we get Clive instead. I like that sub.
Yep, and Tekken tweeted, just gonna say this right now, December 20th is the official release date for Clive. So yeah, we have a week until we have another DLC fighter on our hands.
Well, of course, you're a good, you know, Bandai Namco loyalist, and you pre-ordered it, right, for your early access.
I bought this game during the summer.
Oh, good follow-up to the send chase, too. We're going to get into the mix. Good pressure. Just kind of afraid to sustain the offense just for that reason right there. The hop kick, dangerous, deadly, even sidewalls. We got those.
Ooh, there we go. Taking a page out of Riddum's book, getting some lows, starting some combos, taking it to the wall, keeping the pressure going. There we go. Okay, tying it up.
That was a great adaptation and sequence because, yeah, when you're belly splatting to the wall, your next hit will always guarantee you hit the ground with invulnerability. So he just said, yeah, I'm just going to do a low, slow sweep and closed out the round there as we get, you know, another little pause in the action, but the birds never stop flying. We may have lost the spectating, but I'm going to tell you what happened. So Riddum definitely went in with some offense. And I'm definitely going to say Tenacity ate some hits, but got a good counter hit, Heat Engager. And then from there, only the gods know.
Yeah, as the most we know, gonna try to get back into spectating that. It's pretty much just gonna be, what's your source for the round results? It was revealed to me in a dream.
Also, shout outs to Bear Army. I see Coin Wolf over there, another great competitor we see frequently here. So always good to see Bear Mafia just supporting it out, or maybe they have a match somewhere down the road. But somehow, some way, it looks like Tenacity closed it out, made it 1-1, unless we are getting the kill reset or we're resetting because of the drop.
I think they might be resetting. It's definitely not an official match here. As, I mean, the gameplay, I wouldn't see that in a normal Tekken match, so I imagine it's a kill reset, or probably a kill reset. Yeah, that's probably what's happening here, yeah.
I like that. You know, I think Riddum's been in this situation so much that he knows the quickest way to kill, you know, because some people just say jab really quick or anything. He did that with lightning speed, probably being so seasoned in tournaments that he's done this one a few times.
And now it's pretty much Tenacity's turn. Doing that, okay. Alright, nice. 1-2.
Yeah,
1-2.
what's nice about Tekken is it's not like Street Fighter or other bar games, Mortal Kombat or anything. You know, you can just kill the character and move on and reset the game state to what it was.
Yeah, that's perfect. You see how lightning fast it is to pretty much get some 1-2s, to get some single combos out, to pretty much get to where we were. And now, here we go. Now we're ready to see who's going to be taking this final round.
My future prediction still stands. We're going to have Riddum take some dominance, get countered in the Heat Engager, and then it's going to be Riddum coming back with great defense. It is currently the opposite of what I've said.
You know, Riddum's already starting out with this perfect offense. Both of them feeling each other out, though. Riddum's got to use this heat to their advantage, though. Blocking. There we go. Ooh, perfect. Getting them up to the wall. Just a little more there, but they're getting countered and comboed a little bit.
Oh, didn't step.
Okay. Yeah, no, both have raised. They're going to be kind of just feeling each other out right now. Oh, would this hit? Yeah, no, that's
Yes,
it.
it will.
Perfect
Yeah, stance
work.
committed unless he went back on the stance or shifted to his original stance. But unfortunately, that is a liability that cost him the match as Riddum takes a great match coming back. Tenacity was figuring things out, but it was just that's the nature of FT2. If there's a character that might get under the skin and might also have some evasive and sweeping properties to hit, that is the person right there. That is Lars. Alexander said, let's go. Oh, still sticking with the DBZ custom. Love it.
And before we get into it, I would like to say that I did check, yes, what was in that trailer at the Game Awards, that is, in fact, a new Virtua Fighter. Yes.
Yes. So we're getting rewarded, and that, speaking of rewarded, Peeling rewarded on that conversion, pulling, deciding not to go downstairs, wants to keep the action with the Hypnotist mix. Oh, she's still flying.
Ooh, okay, yeah, no, okay. Pling going down to the ground off that balcony break. Be able to come back alive, though? Both of them about to be enraged. I can feel it. They're both just trying to not touch each other, be in defense mode all time. Ooh, okay. Oh no, that's gonna get blocked. Yeah.
Nice. I don't want to deal with that mix. I don't want to deal with anything. And she hits him with the snapmare and the kick from Lotus. What a good round there from Peeling. But hey, there's something going on right now with Night Purifier. He knows when to swing, and that's huge.
Those
Art
right
Glass
in the-
converted on the trade.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Keep it going. Oh, throw tech though. Feeling knows exactly how to counteract that. Trying to block. Heat coming out. Got sidestepped though. Goodness.
That was... Again, going into stances for Lars is something I've labbed and realized is way more evasive than it looks. He moved into the wall and converted off that.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Pretty much turnaround there from that throw tech. Keep blocking. A little more.
Oh, that's launch. Oh no. Deer in the headlights. Arc blast too slow. Oh no. This is a match of frames.
Okay. Feeling each other out right now. Down to the last 8 seconds. Gets a launcher off the wall. Keep it going. There we go. Another one for Peeling there. Perfect.
Watch this round right here, because that was heartbreaking. That might change up mentalities, moods, or options. Never mind, the Arc Blast lands. Night Purifier is good. We've corrected the ship. Can we convert on it? We don't want to know round brown. We need to see that action. Good punish on the step back.
Absolutely perfect. And look at that. Keeping it going. Night Purifier is purifying the night and pretty much going around the world from one wall to another, but gets launched in return. Goodness. And heat.
Night Purifier, purifier of the day night.
The day. I mean, it's the day in the game, but in real life right now, outside the window, it's nighttime. And oh my goodness, the launcher, keep it going. Do not count out Night Purifier just yet. They are still in it to win it. My goodness.
That flip kick is crazy. First, it immediately ducks under everything the same way Xiaoyu's AOP does. And then on top of that, he gets a orbital launcher that's safe. Like, that is absolutely crazy. It's gone through my laser beam June time. But all right, back in the action. 1+2 not broken. Mental stack issues. Getting into another throw, not this time. Healing got it.
There we go. Heat coming out. Nice unlock. There we go. Tying it up. Night Purifier. Bringing it back, but can they go all the way is the true question.
I tried to Arc Blast again to send it off the way he's done the last 2 rounds. Oh, there's the hop and the sweep. This feels shades of what we saw in Peeling's other match, but it's quite all right. We're just going to hop our way out of it. That's launch. Gotta punish those. AOP mix. Oh, sorry, Hypnotist mix.
Keep it going. Trying to block right now.
Knew she was going to press. Immediately took the answer. And gets the heat dash off it. This is going to be huge.
No way. No way Night Purifier makes that run back with that sliver of health. Oh my goodness.
That hurt my heart and beats as Peeling takes the first game, but Night Purifier clawed their way back and had amazing pokes and amazing decisions. And right at the end of that round, please clip it, because those were 2 options, and when they both thought their pokes were going to win the round, and then they both were alive, and then mess of buttons happened.
My goodness. Quite literally there, if I could describe that best, It was literally Night Purifier clawing their way back out from tumbling down a mountain, putting out so much pressure, just unblockables, strings, everything. But then that one move that just sealed that fate after that sidestep coming out from Peeling was going to take it close. But that means Peeling has got to watch themselves because this match is close, close, close.
Yeah, Night Purifier's got the fire and is ready to come back on it. Oh, also shout outs to Turok. Always been an old head Turok fan, so I'd love to see a new game coming out on that. Game Awards are just handing out presents today, but another big thing that we're gonna have to see in this matchup is the overusage of a lot of the stance lows that we saw with Night Purifier. Kind of relied on them a lot to close out rounds, and Peeling's definitely going to take note of that. So let's see that end of round scenario each round. If he has to go into the stance mix, is he going to pick the overhead kick or the safe mid punch? Let's see what kind of adaptation Peeling does.
I'm curious to see what Peeling is going to try to be doing here to just solidify their gameplay a little more against Night Purifier here, because it was definitely close, especially after those first 2 rounds. It was definitely beating the buzzer for Peeling. Night Purifier was getting a lot more in, a lot more attacks, almost took the set there if it wasn't for Peeling coming back in that last split second. So I imagine Peeling, they have to bunker down and make sure that this Lars, that Night Purifier, does not make their way to top 8. I know Peeling wants it, and they are going to claw their way for it.
Yeah, I agree with you. And, it's very rare that I give a Lars the free action to go ahead and go as crazy as possible. But in this matchup, and especially with the evasiveness and just the kind of weird movement that, Xiaoyu affords a player, I think that Lars mixes and a lot of his hop and a lot of his more flamboyant flying across the screens, even his version of his flip, is going to be actually a really key thing to throw Peeling off their game. And, again, I don't want to tell a Lars main to ever go crazier than they normally do, but this is the time to do it.
A perfect time to do it. And while we're waiting, I just gotta say, I saw this tweet come out. This is from my local scene, but it's crazy that this local is literally happening the day after that Clive launches, and Clive's legal. Clive is legal. That's crazy.
Yeah,
the day after.
I am a big fan of Day Zero tournaments because, at my local, when Lydia dropped, she dropped one day later, and we all played her. We had a first round bracket of only Lydias just as a goofball, and it was actually a lot of fun, especially when you don't know any combos. But all Tekken 5 6 jab combos away, we are in, and this is only game 2. Again, that is the 4th round in a row. And Night Purifier said, "Screw it, Arc Blast, take this launch," and it is working out.
Yeah, look at all this pressure coming out from the Purifier onto Peeling, going up in the air, down to the ground. Ooh, got throw tech though. Maybe stopping their little rush down gameplay a little bit. That sidestep. Oh, here we go.
Oh, great duck. And even knew how to change the combo to be an at-wall combo and the grab just to mix things up. Night Purifier is figuring things out.
Absolutely perfect. And look at that, both of them feeling each other out once again. I'm doing a little bit of neutral footsie stance right now. There we go. The Purifier is in. Gets that grab. Keeps it going. Try to get another one. Got protect.
I like it. It's working. And even if Peeling techs it as he should, it's still just causing a reset in neutral. And right now, Peeling is actually stuttering to find his position once she's not up close.
Nice lows. Oh, here comes the heat though from the Purifier. Heat dash into the corner, into the wall. Nice. There we go.
Good, simple pokes. Don't allow her to move. Don't allow her to ding. She has to swing big if she's going to do that. Floor is lava. And here we go. We got those. The scoop and the lightning lord. Let's go.
My goodness. We're keeping it going. Night Purifier is feeling that passion, that rage, that heat right now. Even not in the game, just in their heart.
He had 1-1-1, but he didn't believe in that last one. It was a G-Clef situation. Oh, no. We're getting caught up with the lag, and you know what? I'm going to run with it. We're going to run this scenario, and I'm going to say Night Purifier ran away with it. I think it's the Game Awards right now. I think we are overloading Tekken servers because everyone now needs to get caught up in their game if they haven't even seeing Clive is coming out, they know they got to study already.
Not even that, just 3D fighters. This is literally the night for 3D fighters. Tekken with Clive. Virtual Fighter is about to get a new game revealed at midnight in like 2.5 hours. We're gonna be seeing a new Virtual Fighter title. That is insane to me. I was literally just saying, it's been a while since we had a Virtual Fighter title, but we're getting a new one. We're getting it.
Yeah, a lot of my friends, from Spencer Savage to Tricky to just people on the internet who have been longtime VF fans have been clamoring and will never, ever stop asking. Even for a new game, heck, we were happy just to see 5 get re-released for the 15th time. But if it's a new Virtua Fighter game, everyone is eating tonight except for Anna lovers.
I know they wanted their characters sooner than they thought, but...
I mean, that's every Murdoch, that's all the Armor King army, that's the Lucky Chloe streaming brigade, you can name them all, but, we all can't be made happy, because if there's one thing that scares anyone from, back in Tekken 7's days, is seeing, 20 characters? Oh no, 30 characters? Oh no, 40 characters? No, I'm not learning those matchups just so I can get fireballed to death. Who's Alisa? Never heard of her.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, either way, it's definitely exciting. My goodness. I just...
And this is kind of like the situation we saw, the heartbreaking reset we saw with Knee, but like Night Purifier going up 2-0 didn't get that set to tie it up, which would have made it a good breaking point. But now you've got to win that last game after a long break, and then you have to turn around and do it again in a new set. And you got to wonder how that affects your play and your thought and your focus. This is where a true test of a player comes in, as I'm sure we're going to reset the bars back to 2 rounds. But hey, Tekken just sometimes is Tekken.
I mean, Tekken is Tekken sometimes. Sometimes that online doesn't work how you want it to. It doesn't work.
All my complaints about netcode aside, maybe we can get that with Anna in Season 2 as a new netcode. But gotta just reset it. Night Purifier just gonna take those rounds and take those throws like we saw. It's very odd, and I think it was related to mental stack. But yeah, Peeling missed about 4 different throws so far, and that's not something you expected a player of that caliber.
Yeah, no, I feel like Peeling definitely missing a lot of throws or getting their throw tech, but I feel like they can bunker down, just like we were seeing in that first round, and really try to make something happen here.
Oh no, mark my words, an activated and enraged Peeling is the scariest thing you could get in a bracket. So let's see if this gets activated, and let's see if Night Purifier can close this round out. Feeling each other out, feeling the spacing, not punishing. Oh no.
Ooh, okay, here we go. Peeling getting a little destroyed right now by Night Purifier. They're coming in, blocking a little bit, going back and forth. Okay, I like this little dash dancing we got going on here. Protect.
Yeah, at this distance, I just feel like Night Purifier has a lot of good direct counters to her. She has to come in, and that would have been a launch for a little bit less. Taking the mix. Even the 1-1-1 tracking on evasion with the free follow-up and the free perfect. Oh no! Night Purifier is still hot. Never mind that break.
There we go. 1-1. It's pretty much going to be a heated match now. Peeling, I already know. It's like, okay, I cannot let that happen again. That was a little too much pressure. That was a little too much damage coming out from Night Purifier. I gotta stop this. I can't let myself be taken down like this.
Yeah, crazy. But I mean, we're gonna get into it in the urban square, a little bit smaller. Well, actually, a lot smaller than the Coliseum. But getting into this action, what do you think is gonna happen?
What do I think is going to happen? I think these two are honestly going to be going toe-to-toe, and then that last round is going to be by a sliver. One of them is going to win. Who do I think? We'll have to wait and see. Honestly, we'll have to wait and see. But it's definitely going to be close.
All right. Oh, stuff this time. I don't want to play your stance game anymore, Mr. Rogers. Ooh, even getting the hop over it, getting put on a wild ride. The blender comes back to get us all. Getting the heat control. Oh, never mind. Not getting the commentator's curse.
I'm not getting it yet. And trying to block a little bit. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Just what they needed.
Ooh. Really
love-
good catch.
I love how we said that literally at the same time.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you can tell someone to change their timing, but there is an actual example you can point to.
And look at that, Peeling already shredding that bar for a perfect. My goodness, Peeling literally woke up after that second match. It's like, all right, I want to win.
Well, I don't know. It just felt like, you know, a little bit of offense, defense, Peeling sitting back from that full running range. But now that we see Peeling going in, there is a different beast at hand.
There we go. Engage her out. Ooh, okay. Gotta block, gotta keep blocking.
Double stance low early round. Peeling ready for it the second time.
Gotta keep it going. There we go.
Oh.
Gotta launch. Ooh, this could be, yeah, there we go. Going to do it there. 2-1. My goodness.
Yeah, I hate to say it. I hate to sound in Tekken, so I've almost made this like switch. Now, how's it for you?
For me, it was, again, very. I'll actually get back into it once we get out of this round, since it seems like we are getting started.
Let's
But I will
go.
touch on that because what?
I said, oh, let's go. Riddum again and Ponciano.
Ooh, okay. Look at that. We're seeing this Steve Fox coming out. Okay, okay.
And this is actually our first Steve that we're seeing today. Here's the mix out of stance. Decides to keep it conservative. Good down forward one poke. Some crouch jabs just to give me a little bit of breathing room. Really good defensive play by Riddum. Just don't think that those pokes are without a reason, but the pressure. Really good Sonic Fang. Dirty boxing. Sits in stance comfortably and takes him for the rope-a-dope.
Look at that. There we go. Riddum is starting to get in there. Perfect slide for a mix-up. Try to do some blocking. Oh, gets launched though. Here we go. Ponciano doing some beautiful stuff there. There we go. First round going to the Fox, baby.
All right, really good way. You're gonna play a bracket demon like Riddum. You better come with your A game and absolutely put him in the corner. Look at that. Takes the small frames and takes the. Oh no, he does it again before he can even finish. Takes the. Why? You know, it does it again, even if it doesn't guard break, and does it again and hits him on the back, confused his senses, and brought the perfect right back to him.
Oh my goodness, just not letting Ponciano breathe in the second that Ponciano was able to land and attack. Riddum was somehow behind him, ready to get that kill. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
And there's the heat. Riddum's not stopping for anything. Ooh.
This is crazy. These counter hits, these snipes, sitting in sneak extra long, going for the Taiba, not getting it.
There we go. There we go, rushing in with the heat dash. Can we keep it going?
This man is outboxing the boxer.
And you know, quite literally, you hear the sounds I'm making with my mouth. You didn't expect the boxer to be making that sound, but nah, it's Riddum with the Shaheen.
All right. So I guess he said, you know what, after that first round, no, it's my offense. I got those two. Snake, snide, sidestep, up four, get the wall carry, and the damage on the wall. Takes the mix, don't stay down, says don't stay down again.
There we go, keep it going. Ponciano's time to shine, but again from the back, here we go with the Riddum sliding in. Gonna be able to carry it. The heat coming out. Whips, but it's fine. You just get it low and you take the round.
And speaking of shocking and beautiful aggression, another great announcement. Yo, I am so hyped right now. We're getting a new dungeon fighter? Oh no.
Goodness, really?
Yes, let's go. It better not be a MOBA.
Better not be a MOBA. Oh, we pray, my goodness.
All right, so we're back in this set. Riddum up 1-0 after turning on the offensive thrusters, getting low parried for his simple down jab. Good conversion. This is going to go to the wall. Never mind, I am cursed 2 for 2 now.
2 for 2? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We can keep it going. Riddum's blocking. Oh, here we go. Just kind of feeling each other out right now, honestly.
Yeah,
there we go.
This is the Riddum play I'm used to. A lot more of the backdashing, waiting for the mistake, and just the crushing mid. optimal damage, knocking him away from that wall for the carry, and now he's just styling on him. Now, there is a lot of reduction. There was a wall involved, but there is a guaranteed amount of damage on every Rage Art, so this is going to kill without any worries of scaling. Riddum going up 1-0.
Round 2.
There we go. There we go. Riddum is keeping that momentum going. I imagine they're not stopping. Look at that. Already on neutral. They're trying to be aggressive right now. Though Ponciano is starting to stop that. There we go. Got him in the air. And let's get some strings going along to the wall. Boom. Keep it going. Okay. Stops though. Here's Shaheen's time to shine.
I love that as a heat engager and as an optimal wall damage combo. Extra insult to injury. And then takes it against this quick, low, small frame advantage, going for the guard break. Such a good tactic, working out every time for Riddum.
Both of them about to be in the heat, especially if Ponciano can get a nice, good hit or combo in there. But, ooh, just gets kicked in the dome to secure a third round right now. And Riddum is so close to punching their ticket towards that top 8. And they're trying to take it right now because the strings are coming out in tenfold.
Wow, just magic. Oh, never mind. Lionheart, take the 2. We're in this. He's still got a chance. I'm not going to say wall carry because I'm cursed, but we're going to say yes, max damage on the wall combo. Can he close this out? This is a huge round to turn back.
Absolutely huge. There we go. Heat engager going out right now. The slide coming out. Can we see another one? No, we're just going to be seeing a heat dash coming out. Trying to keep it going.
Drop there. Lionheart, look for the counter. You don't see that too often from Riddum. And got empty air, rushing in, wants that, sets up Lionheart beautifully, steps back, sees the whiff, and takes his free launcher. He's back in this, and trust me, this is a huge momentum changer here for him.
Oh, you know, absolutely. I already can feel, look at this, Ponciano is starting to feel themselves. Even if they're getting knocked down, they're getting back up again. Imagine they're going to be going for a few more lows. Doesn't matter what we see here. Going off with the heat just straight up right there. Just going for a heat attack. Getting knocked down though. Ooh, getting pushed back.
That homing kick has been working wonders. And again, the low into the guard break. Taking the end of his heat smash for more pressure. Really great poise from Ponciano, but taking one more guess for his life, the simple down forward 1, and Riddum takes it just as he was heating up, but a great match. Don't let the round count and don't let the set count fool you. That was
solo player games, like you said, make me a little heated, but it's like I want to improve. I feel that fire, but it looks like Heihachi is also here too, and they're bald.
Yeah, speaking of fire, he's wearing the red blazer. He's ready.
Oh yeah, no, he's ready. I love it.
Oh, the Saint Nick fit is what I'm going with. Actually, recently we had a community tournament where everyone had to have a Santa Claus custom, so maybe that's just remnants.
That might be it. I do see the Santa Claus feel in Trunkiez Heihachi there. Ooh, okay, heat in the corner. Can we keep it going?
Oh, it's Heihachi at the wall. That is mean damage. Double instinct. Let's go.
Can we keep that going? Trying to block me? Okay. Ooh,
oh,
that was a perfect.
Knew to shut down. Didn't want the plus frames. Didn't want the second action. Could have interrupted that. Just the heat dash to keep one more pressure. Oh, and we are one poke away. Where is it going? Via slow-mo? Oh.
Just a little jab from the feet from AimedTwo, sorry for that. AimedTwo able to take that first one. The Alisa is feeling it tonight. Act first, think later, I see is their title, and they're definitely acting on a lot to get these wins.
Oh, great waivus there, just getting in there, just not letting AimedTwo set up any of that. Alisa at a distance, scary, but you know what, AimedTwo runs it in too. I'm happy being up close, especially with chainsaws, especially with heat.
I mean, you got chainsaws. Why wouldn't you want to be up close? Ooh, there we go.
Dash, guess for your life, the simple stuff. Damage may have been reduced recently, but the impact is still there. Good round win there.
Boom, 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 boom. There we go, breaking the wall, and we're keeping it going. AimedTwo rushing in. There's the heat coming out, keeping it going. The range is absolutely beautiful here today, but somehow the sidesteps got AimedTwo on the wall, and Trunkiez is ready to take advantage.
Each swing of that heat smash track, so it slowly circled the old man around to her. That was crazy to see. Good duck, but no punish. Gotta believe.
There we go. First point going to AimedTwo already. That was really blink and you miss it. They had such a trump on that match.
Yeah, it's Heihachi, scary damage, had you against the wall. AimedTwo was poised each and every round to counter it, and yet the clutch each and every time. Low health.
See if we can keep it going. Little side note I want to say right now is that I just tuned into the Game Awards and Snoop Dogg is there. I don't know what he's presenting, but it's Snoop Dogg. But either
What a
way,
step.
yeah, that was perfect.
Says my hop kick is slower but dadder does it and does not allow up forward 4 to go. But here comes the heat pressure, misses the heat smash, misses the forward 2 by an inch. This is gonna be huge. Gotta get up.
Ooh, beautiful. Okay, Trunkiez is still in this. Ooh.
Okay, this combo, you know it's him. You know we're breaking that wall, and you know he's got even more anger. Oh, we're not. See, I am 3 for 3 cursed on walls now.
Curse on the walls. You think they're gonna break, but they don't. Ooh, okay. There we go. There's the damage coming out from Trunkiez. Maybe try to sidestep for that wall. I still feel the wall can be broken. I still believe.
Up 2-3, and this time decides to go for the low instead of the delayed high. Really good smart stuff. Takes her arm off and blows it out. Ties it up 1-1. Quick start with the down 4, but the down forward 2 safe, cheap, and fair as always. Good conversion there.
And there you go. You got your wall break.
But did you know that there's another wall to break on there? We almost got it on that last missile combo, which was crazy, but disrespect in the chat, full launch.
Ooh, okay. Knocking down basically to the wall, trying to get him back in there. Ashing in. Ooh, gets knocked. It's fine. Trunkiez is still alive, even with that lows coming out from AimedTwo. Look at that. Has to play defensive right now, though. Here we go. 1-2. Keep it going. Try to go maybe for a low attack. Ooh!
I hate that follow-up. You just see yourself rolling, and you know she's got it, and it's just so frustrating to see it happen 5 seconds later.
It's quite literally just like watching your death in real time from like maybe peering from up above. Like, yeah, this is
You
this
get
is my
smacked
time
like a
for
Looney
death.
Tunes character, and you still get a follow-up there. But hey, wall damage is relentless. Went for the pressure this time, stance canceling it, but the confidence is back. Trunkiez finally heating up. He needs this round. We're gonna have a huge set here.
Let's keep it going. Oh, here we go. Here comes the heat coming out from AimedTwo, sliding in, putting on the pressure. I love how they just keep going all around the world on stages like this, like the training rounds, and just making sure that they have the rush down and the mobility.
Looking really crisp on the conversions. Knew to adapt the combo for a short sidewall ender. Went for it all and missed by an inch. Omen also missing by an inch. Opposite end of the wall. You usually use that for wall pressure. No, he used that to get out of the wall. Really good stuff. Trunkiez showing us beautiful offense to come back and tie this up 1-1. And you know we don't have time to wait. We're getting into that final set right away. What is AimedTwo gonna do?
I'm not sure. All I imagine is that they're just going to keep rushing in. They're going to keep trying to slide and just being in Trunkiez' face. That really is what AimedTwo game plan is, especially with those slides. And I imagine it's not stopping for anything because this is almost at a perfect keep the combo going and diving in for that perfect. My goodness.
Yeah, as soon as Trunkiez sat back and let her do the ballerina mix-up, it was the done deal. I was either taking that frame advantage or taking the round with a low. We went for the big option. Great sidestep. There's the leaping chainsaws I was talking about. Taking that free damage.
They're trying to keep all this free damage for themselves. Ooh, gets thrown all across the stage as Trunkiez is trying to sweep their way in. Feeling each other out. He dash? Oh, the launcher. There we go. It is one more round for AimedTwo to take it all.
Well, we were in this situation before. I wonder if there's just maybe a little difference when there's just all offense activation for Trunkiez. I guess not. The hop kick gets us all. And yep, good extension, but doesn't get the hit on impact, so that doesn't break the wall.
Ooh, okay. Lock in here. There we go. Heat coming out. This might be perfect, Maya. We might be seeing something crazy going on. Ooh,
Or had enough time to block in between that.
To the corner.
Oh, caught him ducking, and that is going to be it. AimedTwo figures it out and wins the third set convincingly. What a good match. And hey, every time you see
Next match, we just had it tweeted. There are some collaboration items in the Tekken shop right now for Final Fantasy 16. A Joshua Rosfield collaboration pack. And let's see, and a Tekken Ball Bomb King Red Ball, and character customization for Undying Red and Nectar the Bold.
I just need a floating Kamari like I had in my 7 mod, and everything will be perfect again. But alright, we're in Colonel Cake, legendary Jin, love to see him play. Boricua's Wild against Toro, one of the original Jins, Devil Jins, and a scary competitor. These are two people that I would just go damn if I saw them on my bracket list.
I'd love to point out that we're literally in Jin's subconsciousness. So it's literally the good Jin versus Devil Jin fighting in Jin's mind. This is a Jinception going on right now.
Oh yeah, this is plot-centric right here. And you know,
yeah.
if we go all the way down, we get to see Mama June, and we'll complete the cast in Season 2. Let's go.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. Just a matter of if we can floor break all the way down there.
Oh, that stomp not landing, so we're not purple mode yet, but this slam will activate. Floor is miasma, as I like to joke now. The next one hits us through. 1-1-2, really good stuff, not capitalizing. Up forward 1-2. Knew to block down back 4, and the uppercut with authority. That would break normally, but we won this round already.
Keep it going. Oh, knocked in the air. Look at that. Toro's getting knocked down right now, going to the other side of the world. Knocked down again by Colonel Cake, but gets sidestepped as here we go. The floor break is starting, and Toro is going to be able to continue this string.
Oh, good stuff. This time the Hell Sweep, doing it thrice, making it work. Doing it a 4th time, we're feeling it. And even the 3-ring circus follow-up just for pressure, but getting it into a combo. Uh-oh.
Okay. Ooh! Oh my goodness! Whoa, that was some insane movement there.
That was Kung Fu treachery if I've ever seen anything. Knowing to float up, fly in the opposite direction, and missing the grab by an inch. Crazy.
That honestly is crazy. And look at what's even crazier. Toro is keeping his combo alive any which way. How? Look at that. All the blocks coming out by Colonel Cake, but they don't care about heating up. The heat might start this.
That wall carry was great. You were nailing it perfectly. And this is gonna slam, and finally we get to hang out with June in the background. Keep your eyes peeled. But good pressure, because I don't think it's going to be very long. There she is. There's a Heat Smash free mix. Just taking the normals into. Good mix. I don't think this is going to kill. And I don't think this is going to hit.
Oh my goodness. It doesn't even matter though. Colonel Cake was still able to take it. But dang, that could have been very scary for them. Toro could have really came back from that sidestep.
How are we doing it? And the hop kick still converting it. Wow. Jin just everything combos for this man. There is no way. Oh, this time we get the fly grab.
Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. The Devil Jin is putting in work. Knocked down though. Okay, Colonel Cake feeling the heat. Keep it going. The string is going crazy. Keep going. Gonna block. I kind of just realized that this might be another Saint Nick type of thing with Colonel Cake going on. That Jin does look a little bit like Santa. Just wanna.
It's like Dark Santa, you know. It's the one with Billy Bob Thornton, if anything. But we're gonna close that first bad Santa out and take us up 1 on the subconscious. Jin beating Jin, so Jin is up 1 against Jin.
All right, Jin 1 up against Jin. Jin did a lot in order to stop Jin's gameplay, but I feel like Jin can come back, especially with some of the side steps they were doing and some of those combos. They were carrying them for a long time, so I imagine Jin can take Jin to the ringer and truly Jin it up in the subconscious of Jin.
Unfortunately, you know, we are at the hands of random because it looked like they went back to select, so we're gonna see maybe a different stage. But hey, maybe random is on our side, and Jin will be forced to play Jin again in the Jin consciousness. It's kind of like the Spider-Verse, but a little bit more angsty.
A little more angsty. And if that doesn't happen, you know who I'm gonna blame? Jin.
I was gonna say Kazuya because I just blame for everything, but yeah. Don't forget to thrilling action. We got our Clive answers. We're settling down, and if you're watching this action as it heats up, we're getting so close to our top 8. Don't forget to hit the Matcherino link. Get these pots fattened up. All you got to do is click any one of your login links. You'll connect it with your Amazon, your Discord, your Microsoft, your Xbox Live, your PSN. It doesn't matter. Just click claim code and you will directly donate to the pot. Show these players some love. If you're watching this great Tekken action, just show us an in as we go back to the temple.
Already back here, and look at this. Colonel Cake already stringing a nice combo along. Gotta point out that little hit effect of the Tekken 30th anniversary. Beautiful stuff. But either way, it looks like Toro does not want to go to that second wall break and is just trying to make their way back into the middle of the stage. Everyone's just flying in here on Colonel Cake down to the corner. Goodness. Boom, 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 boom. I have one too many booms.
Oh, good catch. Wow, Colonel Cake looking like he studied the matchup against himself very well. Oh, but there's a counter hit, just good timing. Press a little bit of an awkward sidewall, using the heat to keep it alive, but has to change the combo up.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Toro getting a little beat right now. Colonel K keep going for so many highs, and it's really working, especially after that. Oh, they're going to keep going down to the corner.
That was a crazy micro step. It didn't even look like he even sidestepped, but it was all he needed to fully avoid that attack, and that was a huge wall crush there. And there's the pro tag move down to it saves and frustrates us all, taking the lead, putting a lot of redeemable health, going into fly stance, not giving him an inch at all. Oh, Demon Paw working well. This is a guess for your life. A heat smash, a guess for your life. Down back forward, not good enough. Back 3, saving it. Hell sweep, we go from wrist to wrist.
Oh my goodness, Toro is trying to make a comeback of the century right now, but Colonel Cake's trying to make their way out. There we go, knock Toro down, keep it going, neck in neck right now. Toro diving in, come on, you can make it happen. There we go, the flying kick. Toro's still alive.
Yeah, the back 3 was just beautifully placed. It's a panic button, it is very punishable, but it just was placed perfect. What a good job by Toro.
Oh, I gotta say, that was literally perfect timing. My goodness. But
yeah, you gotta clip that.
You know, I would play that. I'd clip that if I were Toro.
Crouch jab just needs to get his turn back, and then the pressure started. The classic double string full charge 1-1-2. Odd choice for the free extra damage, but the follow-up and the ground sweep is perfect. Never mind. And this is a huge turnaround for Toro. The back 3 again.
Ooh. Hey, back 3 once again. And look at this, Toro blocking right now. Something unlocked in Toro, and their combos are starting to feel a lot more put together, a lot more less time. No whiffs, no punishes. Okay, wait, perfect.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Colonel Cake, you gotta watch yourself, because Toro is here.
Well, the Game Awards just gave out the award for Best Adaptation, and I don't know why they didn't give it to Toro, because that was the best adaptation I've seen all night.
Who did they give it to?
Some game, I don't know. Todd Howard, he made some Fallout thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I literally turned on the stream, and there he is. There he is.
Good old Toddy, looking for more, Fallout DLC that may or may not come at the price of a server.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that. Oh my goodness. I mean, either way, beautiful stuff coming out there from Toro. I want to see Toro bring that energy into this final round. I need to see that.
Yeah, it's like, he channeled up all the angst that the Double Jin players, carry with them all the time. Looked at all the frustration that he could have being low tier and being nerfed constantly by Harada, and turned that into pure aggression, and that overwhelmed Colonel Cake. And let's see if that offense can keep it sustained. But now we're, you know, I feel like Subconscious is Jin's level, and I feel like Yakushima is also Jin's level. So maybe the open stage might be the difference here. But oh, sidestep, Godfist, let's eat this up. The offense continues. Never mind.
Look at that. Keep it going. Feeling each other out right now. Oh, gets launched though. Here we go. Colonel Cake is starting to make things happen. Keep the string going. Oh, drops it. Trying to keep it. Gets launched. Ooh.
Oh, down 2, hit by the back 3 placement. These back 3s are crazy.
Yeah, no, the back 3 is really carrying Toro's gameplay right now. I imagine they're going to try to keep it going. A little sliver left. Just a little jab. There we go. There we go.
That was a personal moment for me, seeing a down 2 get stuffed by Devil Jin's down back 2. No, none of that spinny stuff.
Yeah, no, not spinning today. Look at that, Toro, the energy as I predicted and I wanted, they're keeping that heat, they're keeping that fire, even with Colonel K coming back. I imagine Toro's gonna come back off, try to block and try to keep it going. Okay, but Colonel K has got it. Ooh, okay, go to the other side, but gets caught lagging. Okay.
I just had to hold my breath in that moment because that was intense. We're 1-1, and this just feels like one that's going to go the distance. They are just slugging each other out and finding creative ways every round to show someone something they already didn't know.
And that launcher is going to be doing beautiful work right now for Toro. Knock him down, keep the string going, trying to rush in with the fist. There we go. Oh, just a little sliver.
He had it multiple times, but you know what? It's stage 7 golden letters. It's fine. We're good. Now, for the first time, Toro is on set point here. Can take it back. This is going to be huge. And Colonel Cake says, all right, let me turn on that offense.
I imagine Toro's going to want to take it, pretty much be the set demon and come back. Pretty much going for a reverse set, reverse sweep here. Trying to block. Oh, about to get grabbed. Doesn't let that happen, though. Could this be the start of Toro's madness? Let's see. Dive in. Oh, perfect launcher. Keep it going. Stringing the combo perfectly. Look at these 1-2s coming out like pure fire. The laser coming out. And oh my goodness, here's the rage coming in. My God, Toro, you made an absolute demon in this run. And a demon out of Colonel Cake. And there we go. KO. Toro taking the set and punching their ticket towards top 8.
Yeah, there was just beautiful reads there from Toro at the end. He showed the stance he was Riddum. But yeah, if anything, we're just ready for this action. This is going to be good no matter which way you slice it.
And no matter which way you look at it, this is going to be some good-ass Tekken, quite literally, as we're already seeing Riddum launching AimedTwo down to the wall. Are we okay? Already a balcony break, and we're not stopping for anything. We're sliding. We're going back in. Trying to go for the wall. We might. There we go. My goodness. Okay. I might have put my money in the wrong basket, because Riddum is going crazy.
Yeah, because definitely we're going to rocket jet our way out of there. But yeah, with heat and with the pressure and not letting AimedTwo set up the zone, really smart play to be in that aggression. Now he starts to slow down and play the defensive play that he needs, one touch away. But AimedTwo just getting out poked here. Oh, he knew to duck that. Yeah, that's not going to work, buddy. Not around 1.
That rocket punch pretty much got avoided, and once that was happening, it was just kind of looking at each other like, yeah, you're gonna die. There's no saving you, buddy.
Oh, going for the low early on, and it's definitely getting in his head in terms of decision making. You cannot play the standard safe and easy to win pokes. Riddum has studied that. He knows how to play against an Alisa.
They know how to play against it. You can see some of these jabs coming out. Ooh! Knocked AimedTwo in the sky after that heat came out. There we go, launching from the wall, keeping it going. Okay, Riddum is just making a clown out of AimedTwo right now, but AimedTwo is not having that happen too much. Oh, the rage! The rage hits! My goodness.
Now, is it gonna kill? I'm voting no. It is counter hit, there is low health, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, and you're right, by literally a sliver. My goodness. There's no way AimedTwo. AimedTwo!
You know what? I have to give him credit. You know, he went for the high rockets last time. This time he went for the mid unblockable. All right.
There we go. Nice lows. Keep it going. Okay. Each other out. There we go. Perfect sidestep getting out of the way of Riddum.
Yeah, 1-2-2 works really well if they got their back turn. Guarantees that. 2-2. Good pressure. Wants to see him press a button, but again, Riddum stepping is so good. Break your guard, break your mind, and one mix for your life. Doesn't get the guaranteed follow-up though.
There we go. KO happening. Riddum 1 round away from taking this first point here. Already knocked down.
Good sweep, setting up the pressure, but the stepping is just perfect.
There we go. Keep it going. Launch in the air. Get some nice combos in. There we go. Perfect string. Put him to the corner. To the wall. Ooh. Knockdown though.
Yeah, these pokes are fishing for any kind of Oki, any kind of quick rise would immediately be another combo. He's just thinking ahead, and the guard break stuffs as a keep out, works again, guard break, guaranteed follow-up. And Riddum, again, this is maybe just what you have to do. This is Tekken 8, this is the game of offense, and seeing Riddum just step into it. Even the first round, knocking her down and not stepping more than a foot away from her. A quick rematch and needing time to adjust. No, he feels like he's got the answer.
No. They both honestly feel like they got the answer. AimedTwo is starting to at least try to get a little more defense, but Riddum definitely has a better equation and a better answer coming out. Trying to block. Trying to... Okay, feel each other.
Shoutouts to Medusa in the track. Great duck launch, but asking about her 1+2 throw where she takes her head off. You just put it back onto her head and she screws it back on the full animation. It either works or it doesn't. And yes, when she explodes her head, she re-pops a new one right out of her neck.
Because robots. That's the best thing I can say. Because robots. They just have a stack of heads. I don't know where she keeps her heads. Probably in her like chest or something, but somewhere.
I don't see Gigas popping his head off, but we'll leave that conversation for another day. Low chainsaws, steps the power crush, really good stuff, but front belly splat means he gets out of there for free, but it didn't matter. We have the combos for it. Great recovery from him too.
Look at this already. Ooh, I was about to say AimedTwo is getting a combo going, but Riddum said nah. Launch him in the air and pretty much go around the world to the other side of the stage. And we're gonna keep it going. We're not stopping for anything. We're getting loose out a little bit. Ooh.
Armor beating it just by a frame. Taking the positive frames, knew there was all these steppings going on, tracked it with the launcher. Misses the follow-up, and that's a launch. This is a weird combo to work with. Heat's gonna extend it. Yeah, a quick spike down and a mix for your life. Hayaba breaks your guard, but we still living on a pixel in a dream.
Oh my goodness, yeah, we really are living on a pixel in a dream. And there we go, knockdown. AimedTwo definitely has to make something happen, but Riddum is feeling it right now. Kind of feeling on each other. Okay, back and forth.
Oh no!
Oh!
We had a controller event, I think. Oh no!
Oh, that's probably what happened there. That was a little more orthodox, but it looks like they're not stopping for anything right now. Okay. Oh, nice head stab. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah, no, Alisa's gonna keep going. AimedTwo definitely wants this. Oh, got knocked out of it though. Riddum definitely wants to take this right now. Boom, boom, boom. There we go.
Oh no, I gotta wonder what happened there. There was some good neutral, a little bit of spacing pressure, and then, oh no, no move scene. Or the scariest part, when they go deeper into the moves list, moves that you don't normally see in an end of round scenario. But hey, this is Pulse's Toro going up against TKGodPling. Let's go. You know it's going to be a great one. We are Breakout Week 28, and this is part of your top 8. Let's see the action.
I'm excited for both of these absolute demons of the bracket to go up against each other. We saw that last round with Kernel Cake, just how insane Toro can be. I like this little getup that they have going on. Definitely feel the Japanese theming going on there, knocking, healing all the way to the other side of the stage, trying to keep it going. Okay, got him in range. The fist coming out. just a little more right now. There we go. Low jab.
That reset
Perfect.
kick to Devil Charge was absolutely fire, Oki. I am stealing that. That is new tech for me.
I'm paying attention to that tech, dude. Double Jin was another one that had on my radar for mobility, and I'm definitely seeing that put on full display tonight.
Oh, good catch, and even buffers the throw follow-up, takes the stomp, tries to back three. That's the first back three of the tournament that I see that didn't work out for Toro. But never mind, we got another back three to fix that.
Yeah, no, you say it didn't work, and then the next one worked very well for them, but they're getting knocked down by peeling. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, that launcher. Okay,
Was
range?
there a read? No.
Yeah, no, that was a very vanilla range.
Yeah, our local, God Devil Jin player, still electric, lives and dies by the back three, and I am becoming a believer tonight. He's going to be so happy to see these clips.
You know, I feel like any Devil Jin player would just be excited to watch some of this stuff coming out from Toro, because this is honestly beautiful. I have no idea how this person is still an FA looking at that. I feel like Toro can definitely get some signings after some of this stuff.
Even though Devil Jin has a can-can, I feel like it's his version of the can-can. It's his, I don't want to play defense, let's go for a big combo button.
There you go, locking. They're up on the wall, but look at that. Toro, I still feel has an advantage. Never mind, Peeling finally got past the defense, and they're making the string go crazy.
The unblockable, actually legitimate tech, don't tell Joe Crush, but really good stuff. Stay on the ground, just take that damage. No counter hit launcher there. We're up 2, and he's clawing back.
There we go.
Wait, new Sonic Racing? That's more important than anything else.
Wait, there's a new Sonic Racing?
There's a new Sonic Racing.
Is it a crossover racing, or is it just a regular racing?
The cars.
Okay.
Alright. Back to the action, back to the wall carry, back to the AOP, not the AOP mix. Well, I'm sure there'll be AOP mix to come. We're in the Hypnotist land. We back away from Heat Smash. And even backwards ducks to get out of that counter hit mid. What a crazy ducking avoidance. Clip that. That was a no-look crouch. Slam the ground. Miss it.
My goodness, look at that. Look at Peeling. They know exactly what they did. They clipped Toro's rings, but they're not done yet. Just clipped one of the wings. The other wing is kind of still there, and they got to make that other one fly off. Oh my goodness.
Absolutely. Like, again, I go into Xiaoyu matches, whether it's, these top-level players or anyone online, and I know that Xiaoyu is about to do some crazy evasive stuff that I am not ready for. And still, after commentating a year of Tekken 8, I am still surprised at the evasive action that these players, specifically Xiaoyu mains, create to get out of jail. And that was a checkmate situation to me. That was a mid that anyone would have gotten eaten. I would have got wall crushed in a second. Just avoided it, just launched it, closed it out. Tekken GodPling.
The Tekken GodPling is certainly a justified title, because look at this. They're already coming in. Boom, flipping off the
Perfect,
sky.
pretty Ling action, good spike, just feeling the setup, the running kick, knowing that the low kick was coming, and just taking the 3 hits to get that one closed out. Really good stuff. I cannot talk enough about it, but the Godfist just ending the prem.
Okay, keep it going. Ooh, there we go, knock back. Oh, okay. Ooh, perfect launcher coming out from Peeling. Keep it going. Down to the wall. Keep it going. Ooh. Okay. This is starting to get a little heated, Maya. Definitely. Oh,
There's the flip corner. Oh no, he shoves her back and the server couldn't handle it.
Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. You know why? You know why it's okay? Because I just found out that we have a 4-minute gameplay trailer for Clive.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so I've been playing the fictitious anime scenario creator, and now it's your turn. What do you think happened at the end of that round if you were to continue time?
Okay, you know what I thought there? It looked like playing it got that pretty nice midair grab. I imagine it just kept going, pretty much beat Toro into the wall. But then Toro just, that demon awoke in them again and just started taking Peeling to town in order to make the comeback and win. That's what I think happened. That's my vision.
I'm going to say that's his fact, and that's the way it happened. But we don't take ifs. We are going to reset the game state and get back into this action. Tekken is on one tonight. There are some days, I remember we ran the M2A tournament, and we only had 30 people, and 10 of those matches all disconnected. There's also a little bit of a glitch in early Tekken 8 where if more than 4 people locally spectated, the match would glitch. Now, that was patched out, but I can't say that it's been fully fixed because we're still every week getting problems. Harada, you're going to shell out some more things that are purely going to take my Tekken coins, but please, let's just fix the network first before we move on to coins.
Yeah, let's fix the network. Let's make sure our online, especially when we're not in a local or LAN setting, is working effectively. And let's also make sure Clive isn't too crazy because I'm seeing some of these moves and it looks like that sword's got a little too much range. Sword's got a little. Oh my goodness. Okay, this got a little too much range. Oh my goodness. Oh, and you can call in. I've never played 5. Oh, okay. Wait, I gotta go back. There's a lot happening. That unblockable right there went through so many. I think it can literally. It's the ultimate unblockable. It can literally go through everything. My goodness, because it was stunned for like a few frames every single time. Okay, there's a launcher. Oh, what's this? There's a lot. We definitely need to see him firsthand, but there's some potential in Clive. I think. What was that?
I don't know, but it's like watching someone describe to you a car crash. It's way better if you could just see it. So you know what? We'll put the trailer aside. Our time is coming to a close after this match, but that just means we get to hop in on this good-ass Tekken as we get ready for Ash and Captain No Fun to take you through the rest of this bracket. But right here, right now, we need this run back. We need this pull. And Peeling is up 1-0. Can they do it against Toro?
It's definitely going to be a little contested, but I feel like Peeling does have the shot, but not before Toro is able to spike them in the air. Try to keep it going, not stopping this combo for anything. Keep the strings going. Dropped it, but it's okay. They're coming back in. Look at that. Not stopping at nothing.
The hell sweep to back 3. That's new tech on me. Maybe waiting for a wake-up option, getting the heat dash, knowing to take the 1-2-1 and the follow-up. Not worried about the sidewall. Great conversion and adaptation there by Toro.
Absolutely beautiful there. And Toro is not stopping at anything. It's like, okay, I took 1 round. Let me take a few more. And there we go. Already a third, almost a half of this health is gone, but knocked out of the air. Here we go. Feeling starting to come back.
All of those interactions were crazy. Instead of doing 1-1-2, he ducked and got a launcher and waited for the last hit of Stomp on activation. Peeling handsprings it into a combo, converting. This is crazy. This is high-level Tekken. Everything here is teaching you how to play at the max level here. No damage left on the table.
Look at that. We're keeping it going. Kick to the face. Ooh, okay. Look at that. As you know, as I predicted would happen after what we saw on the Twilight Cruise. Looks like Toro got that demon in them and is starting to make their way back in the round. But it looks like Peeling's starting to make something happen here.
Oh, good standing, but the armor just says, get back into that corner. And here comes the pressure, swinging down back 2 against the activation. Unfortunately getting splatted for the troubles. And yep, taking the guaranteed damage and knows that timing did not get put to the hypnotist mix. Short charge, not falling for it. Great block pressure, but even greater aggression as the squeeze takes the rest of his soul, takes the rest of his heat, and puts Toro level with Peeling. Wow, what a perfect and pretty match, but a little bit better from Toro to bring it down.
That was beautiful there. Again, Toro really felt their demon come out and just started, no matter what Peeling put to the table, no matter what combos, Toro always just found an opening, came back, and drove it all the way to sundown. And as I mentioned before, my prediction is correct. So I win. This is my
Hey,
result.
you're better than me calling these wall combos. I think I'm 0 for 4.
I don't even know if I scored. I'm not keeping track of that. I just got the prediction that Toro was gonna make their demon unleashed.
All right, my prediction is that Peeling is going to turn it up. The only thing to do to beat a relentless offense is even crazier avoidance. Let's see the Xiaoyu AOP looking confident, even swinging for the launcher on back max distance.
You know, Xiaoyu's got some flips like we saw earlier from Peeling that can definitely avoid some of Toro's rush down. Just a matter of if they can, but ooh, that launcher. Okay.
Ground laser knows to launch the flip, and that's going to convert. And am I confident enough to say this will win the round? Well, if I stall long enough, I'll just be right anyways.
Okay, let's see if we can keep it going. Toro might be trying to go for a bit of a run back here. Swap sides. Okay, here's the heat. Keep it going. Launch in the air. Drags to the wall. Nice job, Peeling. Keep it going. Not stopping for anything. Keep him on the wall. Toro trying to come out. Gets wall splatted and it keeps going to the corner. Rush it in. Oh my.
The Cali roll to launch, to back forward, to put them back against the wall, and then the final kick to convert. This is crazy. This is a Madden Peeling. This is a I need this bracket right here. End it now with some good Xiaoyu aggression.
Peeling wants to punch their ticket to those finals, and they're not stopping at anything. They do not want Toro taking anything. Oh, looks like Toro's starting to make a bit of a comeback, though. Just keep spamming that move. And, oh, wait!
No!
With the rage? Oh, my goodness, it hits! That's, I'm going to say that's not going to kill.
Oh, it's not going to kill.
No.
Peeling said, I want to watch that Clive trailer right now. We need to end this running in up 3. Oh, I should have called it. Peeling, we got those. Ends with the shoulder as the mighty kid Dragon Ball pulls. Peeling moves on to your winner's final, but don't count.
Point, but I will say nothing pointless about seeing some rare specialist characters, especially Leroy and Eddy moving forward here.
Oh man, we don't see a lot of Leroy's, period. I used to joke that people forget that Leroy existed in the game, so I really want to know how his opponent is going to handle this matchup, because it's definitely not going to be from first-hand experience.
Exactly. I'll be real with you. I'm also one of those people that unfortunately forgot about Leroy, but imagine for Spero Jin not forgetting about this anytime soon. One of the nastiest Eddy players I have seen in a very long time, and already having to worry. But Negativa stands right into the heat smash.
Now remember, this is the Coliseum stage, which is one of those near infinite stages. People say there's a wall, but we don't normally see it. Meaning wall combos, not exactly on the menu, but is this Rage Art on the menu?
Definitely is. Of course, won't be enough to kill, but should be prime opportunity at least for prime Eddy gameplay again, depending on how you maneuver it. Syrax still in the corner trying to get back up and already running towards. Imagine Spero probably wanted to go for the 1-2-2, and instead, a down heavy fist coming in from Syrax.
Yeah, Spyrogen stood up a little too soon, this time going for the launcher, and this is going to be a pretty good combo with some distance. Eddy, quite the tricky player.
And definitely is someone who tried Eddy at least once or twice, maybe 3 times here and there, not for the weak-hearted. You can 3-3-3 spam as much as you want, but once you get further into the complexities, should kind of be smooth sailing from there. Handstand right to Negativa, already into the launch and back leg from Spero Jin. 2 counter stacks, though, a Mandinga in that round.
You want to talk about smooth sailing. That sailing was so smooth, there was not a brim of choppy waters thanks to the perfect and SYRAXSLAYER. Want to make sure that they have a little bit more of a closer round this time.
Hopefully so. You allow Eddy to ramp up too much of this momentum at too little of a time and get really dangerous. Already 1 stack of Mandinga, but for Syrax right now, going for the hop knee right into the back launch, and already with the float popping the heat for an extra combo, but drops it. It's going to be a heavy overhead leg right into the heat smash.
Spyrogen with the live lead. I love that backflip because you can delay it and go low, but Spyrogen uncorks it early and is now up a single round. SYRAXSLAYER needs to find something. They find the heat dash, and now it's Spyrogen getting a little carried right now.
Exactly. Quick little float. You love to see it. I imagine you might need water wings or else you don't want to drown here for Spero Jin. Back up on the ground. Back flipper. That's already going to be Down leg here off the 3 and a perfect for Cyrax.
Yeah, perfect for perfect, but I really like the water metaphor you said there, Ash, because this is loser's top 8. Someone is drowning after this fight.
Exactly, got a sink or swim, and already just going with the cross cuts right into the heat smash and already extending it, but Spirojin trying to find prime opportunity here, still with the dragon dashing here from Cyrax.
Okay, Cyrax has the momentum, but Spirojin, went for the backflip one more time. We're back to neutral. Okay, good floater. Brings out the stick, doesn't get a full conversion. Rage Art isn't on the menu this time. Yes, we are going to seconds. Now the question is Cyrax going to be taken out in a doggy bag?
And I imagine, prediction should kill.
Hey, you got it! Did you also predict Clive as the DLC?
Shockingly enough, no. If anything, I had some characters on the list and it was A, Tifa from Final Fantasy, pretty obvious. B, L Blaze from Virtua Fighter. I love my wrestlers. Hear me out. It would have been cool. It would have been fire even, but nobody wants to listen to that. We already have King. What's the point? And then a weird third option, Ichiban Kasuga from Like a Dragon. Would have been nice.
I was going with the favorites of Tifa. I was believing into the Ichigo rumors.
Ooh.
Okay, let's run this back. Spirojin definitely was controlling the pace a lot more often. I want to see some more aggression from Cyrax. Now we're on the Ortiz ranch, meaning we got walls and we got balconies. It's going to really change the tempo of this match.
Exactly. Walls, balconies, floor exploders down below, and especially the gold doubloons and the alpacas to worry about. I understand that some might see them as llamas. Very big difference depending on the fur, but it's a conversation for another day here.
All right, Spirojin try to go over with the forward 4-3, misses. Definitely smart attack, and Spirojin is clipping Cyrax in the legs. Not really going low, but Cyrax sends him high, and we're going to stay on this balcony. Cyrax gets the round.
Really whiffed, especially in the 4-4-3 lunging brush fire, and then try to go for the 3-3 starter. Didn't exactly work as well for Spirojin, but now for Cyrax already back in heat. Tried to use the lunging brush fire again to buffer through it, but Spirojin getting slammed against the wall here. Nasty fashion.
Man, that is the second round that has ended with the walls. Remember how we talked about that the geometry of the stage would change the tempo? We're seeing it right now.
And especially going in with the Mirage launch and right into the 1-2-2. Nasty with it. Even with the quick cutter. That's going to be Spirojin. The wall combo. Popping the heat just in turn as well.
And also does an early heat smash. It's a very interesting decision. Don't know if I agree with it, but let's see how it goes. Spirojin is up in the round and in the top 8, so they probably know a lot more than I do.
But when I said that Eddy can be a tricky, finicky character you have to worry about, literally, what's the mix that you have to say every time, because the one route can go 5. 5 routes can go into 10 different ones that have you questioning. Another 15 routes maybe, but not even going for the delay 3 instead of backflip again right into the high kick. Spirojin getting cracked against the wall right here though, especially the nunchucks, and then the balcony break that we did mention earlier.
Yo, it's sending Spirojin over Mick Foley style, but right now it's Cyrax being broken in half. Are we going to get the wall? The answer is yes.
Man, a Mick Foley style, thankfully for Eddy, not missing an ear anytime soon, but imagine for Cyrax, might be missing some life depending on how they bank it, and back up against the wall for a quick exploder.
Cyrax is not having a very nice day. If Spirojin wins this, they're going to be 1 point away from winning the entire set. One more interaction, and the low clips him. We're tied to a piece. End or extend, do or die for our Leroy player.
Exactly, final round between two specialist characters here, but even more so of a specialist Leroy, the rarity that we do not see throughout our brackets. And I imagine Spirojin might cramp on the style just pretty soon here and try and really just get rid of those dreams. Careful enough, and puts his game right into the heat.
Okay, Spirojin got caught moving in, gets clipped on the low, Cyrax pressure and backs away. They're really trying to see if they can catch Spirojin in the whip punish, and Spirojin wanted to take their aggression.
And
oh my god!
so damage, get a little bit of life, really just back.
We're also pretty much tied. Spirojin has been 3 for 3 with these rage arts. Cyrax has not popped it out, but is going to pop Spirojin with the heat smash, and now we are tied 1 game apiece. Excellent scramble at the end right there.
And a good one at that for Spero. Jin was pretty much on set point, but for Cyrax, survival point if anything, and now staying alive at 1-1 here, headed to our next stage.
All right. I really want to see what's going to be the stage. This is what we were talking about. Moment we got the wall, SYRAXSLAYER was using the wall a lot stronger than Spero, and we're in the secluded training ground. This is a nasty stage with walls because you got the wall splat and the wall break.
Exactly, walls on walls on walls that you have to worry about. And sure, it might break for you, but for your opponent, that just means more of an extender on whatever combo they can cook up. Imagine for Eddy with the combos, might be stylish as well. Leroy, Wing Chun action moving forward.
Okay, SYRAXSLAYER has been getting clipped by the lows a lot from Spero. Goes for the orbital is, but again, that's the second time that low has hit this round.
Man, and already with the handstand right into it. Then playing the footsies game so far. Go for the back flipper, but that's just going to be the one. Flip again into the cutter.
Spero really likes to use active heat to maintain pressure as opposed to alleviating it, but they're going to pressure their opponent with the heat smash up the first round, 2 rounds away from taking the set.
Man, especially in a game like Tekken 8, which rewards pressure heavily, like we saw in TWT, just the amount of chip damage I saw off of bear pressure, off of Jin pressure, that scared the absolute hell out of me and made me think, man, state of the game is not doing too hot that much, but that's none of my business. Y'all stay safe, though. I imagine getting safe with a quick throw in from Spero.
Well, we always want to play Tekken with protection.
That's crazy.
Okay, Spero up on life, and you'll notice that Spero is walking away because Spero with the life lead doesn't have to approach and catches SYRAXSLAYER trying to run in, and now we are on set point.
Already, imagine for Cyrax trying to survive just a little bit longer here, goes in for the shoulder bash into the heat smash. But then Spero, it's the wall break that we do have to worry about with the stuns and the extender on Cyrax's combo. Gonna go for another one if they're not too careful.
Oh, we definitely got another one right now. Hits him with the Donnie Yen 4 punches. That is one back massage you do not want, and Spero does not want that round taken from them.
Man, not one bit. For Spero now having to run it back one more time, going for the down cutter, which has really been working wonders, especially catching Cyrax off guard off the lows, but now another mid to worry about. Handstand into the back flipper, and now Cyrax responding accordingly, still getting gapped on low though.
Yeah, I've been counting right now, Ash, and that has been the 6th low that has been capping SYRAXSLAYER this entire game.
Using heat smash to buffer against another, and now going into it with the armor break. Spero taking up by 2-1.
SYRAXSLAYER fought well, fought valuable. Oh, hey, Jin, down 2, probably on the menu.
Of course, moving forward here, it is going to be Jin versus Lars gameplay. K coming in full force, and Lars, another character that I really don't see much of again.
No, Lars looking like he's coming out of the boys. Meanwhile, Jin rocking the, if I remember what the previous commentator said, the bad Santa look.
Oh, you know what? I kind of rock with that. Christmas is almost approaching. The holidays are here. Unfortunately, not my favorite time of the year, shockingly enough, but I imagine Night Purifier here. Favorite time just getting electric with it. Trying to go for a quick little wall carry cross way, but again, actable here by K.
All right, K giving the gift that keeps on giving, a season's beating with a dive kick. We saw that used effectively a lot during TYT against Rangchu.
100%. I will say though, Rangchu, once again, the bear wins. I hope Servbot and everyone else is happy. I know I'm not, but I imagine for Night Purifier, happy enough to be able to get the last second pop-off of damage. You're great in the last round.
See how the spacing is. Lars has the ability to come in and out dynamic entry, but you saw K popping him right on the approach, and that was some big counter hit damage.
And a massive, would you add that one, might even be enough to get a perfect here. Fortifying it with the heat smash into it as well.
Heat smash to the sidekick. That was a perfect, excellent call, Ash. You've been really good with these predictions.
I know, right?
You sure you didn't guess, Clive?
I mean, maybe, not gonna lie, I was in a group chat the other day and I was saying, okay, we're talking collaborations, maybe they go with Final Fantasy, it would be the obvious choice, or maybe like a dragon, and I remember writing down my characters, which could have been A, Tifa, obviously, B, Cloud Strife, maybe, maybe not. Or C, Clyde Rosfeld. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, ah, I see. I understand it now.
Well, Colonel Cake definitely understanding the matchup against Lars. Sorry to end that tangent. We are at set game point for Colonel Cake. This Jin has been doing very well for us right now.
And a great at that one, down 2 coming into it, but for Night Purifier even tried to go for the grab. Colonel Cake, though, able to break out of it. Down slash here from Night Purifier, mostly into the footsies game, but finally just getting it back in blood. Little shoulder bash shimmy. That's going to be into the tornado for a perfect from Night here.
Excellent conversion, which is really hard to do at Yakushima. We don't have walls. It's one of those another infinite stage. But this is even more infinite than the last one. I believe the second largest stage in the game, if I recall.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that has to be accurate here, but imagine with the accuracy going into it with the dive kick, but Night Purifier, little sidestep into the side swap as well. Pops the heat for the extension. That's going to be a brutal one. Down slash again.
Yeah, Colonel Cake wanted to avoid further damage with the delayed get up, and Night Purifier knew where they were and just still hit him on the floor. Colonel Cake finally low on life. Night Purifier can take this entire game. It's getting really tense right now.
Exactly, backdash skill, but with the massive amount of tension, Night Purifier, of course, going to be there to relieve it and take this setup by 1 here.
You know this outfit, I said the boys, but I'm looking at him now. You know what I'm thinking? You know,
What
with
you
the
thinking?
headband and the hair? Richter Belmont.
Wait, oh, you know what? Hold on. I kind of
Yeah. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is. I'm
Kinda
just
see
saying
it.
I see it. I see it. And this Richter Belmont looking to slay the devil.
Man, and I will say, if it would have been the A train or the Lars train in this situation, please make sure that Xiaoyu does not step anywhere in the street at any point unless we want a situation as gnarly as that one. But I will say, with the gnarliness, a little float and a quick carry here from Night Purifier right into down stomp electrics.
Night Purifier has definitely turned up the aggression right now. Colonel Cake was dictating the pace, but Night Purifier is using Lars' amazing moment. Oh, tried to go in the air, gets hit with the electric fist, and now Colonel Cake making back that gray life while deleting Knights.
Exactly. Imagine if you are Jin, or really just Santa Jin in this situation. Night Purifier going straight on the naughty list, but might be able to get back off of it. Who knows? By 1 here in the round, though.
That's right. Oh my god, they both trade, but Night Purifier making sure that Colonel Cake is facing some blunt force trauma, as they are more or less Night Purifier and more LA Knight.
Yeah! I was about to say, BFT, no LA Knight involved in this situation or anytime soon. I imagine Tekken 8, a WWE collab, would be very nice, but focusing back on the game, that is going to be the dive in from Night Purifier.
Yo, can I get
We're into
that?
it from there, but already just able to win the contest and wavy right into it from Colonel Cake. Expends the heat, though.
Now, Night Purifier does have a little bit of gray right now. Oh, they don't have enough life to survive the rage, or they don't have enough life to survive this round. Colonel Cake, a decisive 2-round lead.
Heading into round 3 here, but I will say plenty of reactable coming into it from Night Purifier, going into it with the low mix-ups, and the grab still able to break out of it, though.
I want that WWE Namco game, man. I want it now.
You know,
Dang
now that I
it,
think about
Ash!
Would be fire, would be nice. Electric 1, Electric 2, Department of Water and Power, I imagine. Not too happy with the electricity wasted for Lars, though. Should be there to recover and expends the heat again into the smash. Attempted to go for the dive kick. It still buffers through, but Night Purifier trying to fight back with another dive kick of their own. Mid-option low parry right into the Rage Art.
Not a kill, especially off of a low parry. That's going to heavily scale it, but Night Purifier just wants to delete the gray life. One more hit from Colonel Cake can take Night Purifier off them. Yep. With that low sweeper, now tied 1-1. These games have been going the distance, haven't they?
Absolutely. In regards to brutality, they've been getting further and further and further up there. You know, uh-oh. Ooh, I think someone might have disconnected. That cannot be good. Either that or the entirety of Discord just might be down. Hold on. Oh, that can't be good. So it looks like I might have lost my co-commentator. Somehow, that really can't be good. Discord, I believe, might have completely glitched out. Not too hot. Now, unfortunately, that means, chat, you're stuck with me. Maybe not.
No,
Might be
no.
back.
Discord crashed. That's all. I'm in. We good. We good. It's
Hello,
one of those.
bestie.
It's one of those
Welcome
things
back.
that happen. I think. So, Night Purifier, Colonel Cake. We were on the near infinite stage, and now we're on the elegant palace. We got walls and we got a breakable window. This match is going to be excellent.
I was gonna say, it's the one house that I will never be able to afford in my entire life at an estimated price of $225 million, 15 bed, 20 bathroom place.
Wait,
Very
how
nice.
did you come to that figure? They actually listed it canonically how much this mansion is worth?
No, but I imagine if this mansion is placed anywhere in California, it's guaranteed that price.
I don't know. I feel like that's like single apartment money in California, especially.
Yeah,
SoCal.
you're not wrong. It is expensive, but Night Purifier, wanting to get a little more expensive with these moves does pay off, and definitely.
It definitely paid off in dividends. That is going to be a very costly mistake for Colonel. It's when you are tied one game apiece, losing any round is not good. And we are in top 8, meaning somebody's going home.
Exactly. Go home with just absolutely nothing here. You move forward with a little bit of something that's totally fine. But for Colonel Cake, might be panicking a little too much. I mean, who knows? For Night Purifier, it'll tank some of these hits, especially off the expenditure of heat, and already going in for the flying dive.
Okay, we're using the plus frames against blocks the low. Colonel Cake sweet with the punish. And Night Purifier up against the glass. We're going to stone cold it.
I say make that glass shatter if you are Colonel Cake, and that Rage Art just might be enough to do it.
If you like to see Jin's Rage Art, give me a hell yeah.
Add 1 electric. What? 2
What?
electrics. What?
What?
3 electrics.
What?
4.
What?
5.
What?
And then I had a margarita.
And that's the bottom line, because Astrobox said so.
Exactly. Period, Pookie. I
Okay.
imagine let me never say that again, actually.
I'm sorry, Chad. This is what happens when you got 2 wrestling marks in the same broadcast booth. But, you know, Night Purifier making sure that they find the mark with their combos with a significant life lead, and Colonel Cake needed to clear this runway.
And basic 1-2-2, but for Night Purifier responding in turn, down jab right into the heat smash again. Electric stomp, and put a little electric slide right into it. Air grab out of that. The one finisher.
Fight.
Here we go again. The slide down to denied, but now having to just go for the dive in again. Counter damage down 2. Not as reactable as we would like to see, but for Night Purifier taking a step back. Actually trying to go for the low cutter here. We found just yet, except for in that moment, for the mid-low option off the pressure. Already with the expenditure of the heat again. Flying leg. Now it's going to be Night Purifier. Taking it 2-1 here. Man of the good.
But you have to understand that the Bears are actually considered low tier, and if it's drag enough,
That's it. I'm getting the Park Ranger on this one. I just can't do it anymore. That bounty they got against Kuma, I'm taking that 50K and I'm putting that bear on a wall. Preferably a rug.
Well, Pulse Toro, we definitely saw some amazing adaptations from them in the last set when they fought Jin, but now this is a different Jin, the Jin that we drink, you know, with the juice.
I was gonna say, sir, you are not Snoop Dogg. Calm yourself down, but I imagine going forward for Toro, not calming it down anytime soon. Neither Hero Jin trying to get with the lunging brush fire, but the dive kick from Toro gonna counter that.
Beautiful damage, and remember, Pulse Toro is in rage, and you saw how much of that life was deleted, but Spero Jin gonna delete the rest of Toro's life as they take the first round.
And in a round 2 here, Spero Jin up by 1, going for the neutral game until it's interrupted by Toro, right into the Hell Sweep, uppercut, and then with the electrics as well, making up for it, but lunging brush fire from Spero Jin to buffer through, right to the low leg cutter, 1 stack of Mandinga up.
Yeah,
Actually, 2 stacks.
Spirogen has, I mean, Eddy has really good armor buttons, such as the 443. And oh my god, Toro finding the mark with the dive kicks multiple times, lays her up. Let's go ahead and drop the rage, and we're going to tie this 1-1.
A frighteningly well-timed dive kick at that one. Spirogen whiffing on the back elbow. Now Toro up by 1 here, finishing with a finesse rage art.
The worst part is that Spirogen worked very hard to get 2 of their stacks, and they're gone. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away.
And unfortunately so. And imagine for Spirogen getting in with the combo just a little bit here and there. Quarter circle forward 3. And right in one more stack of Mandinga here. Try to go with the handstand, Negativa stand swap. And instead having to opt in for the heat smash. Expends it. Toro going for the hold right into the guard break.
Look at all that great from Toro. They are going to be making it back, but more importantly, look how low Spirogen is. He dash to confirm, but misses the full combo. And Toro's in no man's land up against the wall.
Man, gotta be careful. Then that misses on the low. Could have been prime opportunity to finally deal with Spirogen. Get rid of that extra little bit of health. Go for a low. Anything predicted once again off the kick 4.
Now remember, Spirogen loves to use the armor frames to get out of Toro's pressure, but because their life was so low, they just had to hold the blocks.
Leg cutter into it from Spirogen again. Maybe some circle forward 3 action. Not to be seen just yet, but the 1-2 backflip. No delay on it either, but the handstand might have been a little detrimental.
Oh,
actually uses the heat. Bumpers through in Toro.
Yeah, especially Toro, since they really try to charge up something big, and Spirogen catches them. But Toro's going to dunk him into the lava. That is extra hot, extra crispy. One Caparista coming up.
Man, and the crispiness is unrivaled. I imagine just burnt right to nothing but ash. Spirogen going down here by 1-0 so far in losers quarterfinal.
Yeah, everybody says that they want like a Waffle House costume for Jin, but seeing his cooking skills right now, I don't know. I don't want to be ordering my eggs and bacon from him.
Yeah, I imagine ordering anything from Jin, you just get a plate of something that is so ungodly awful that in anime, that's getting censored. And you look at that and it's like, I'm sorry, what did you just put on my plate? This is the eggs and bacon. These are not eggs and bacon. This is a struggle meal. I would very much rather have maple syrup and water on bread than anything than this. That's still $11.89. I'm not paying for it.
I'm trying to think like who would be like the really good cooks in Tekken. Okay, this is gonna sound sexist, but I feel like June would be good because she's got the mom vibes. I feel like Bob would cook up a good meal.
I'm gonna be very honest with you, and this is just my bias speaking. King being a good cook, yes.
King.
Listen, hear me out. Imagine waking up to someone in a Jaguar mask cooking you up the most perfect plate of huevos rancheros. I would die for that. I genuinely would.
He would. Okay, Spirit. Now, oh man, we're on the premium stage. Remember, this was originally $5.
Correction, $4.99, which let's be honest,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
still, yep. $4.99.
They both meet in the air. Toro with the better hitbox, and Spirogen up against the wall. Toro with heat, and Spirogen hitting buttons. They are not afraid to press back, but he's gonna get pressed with the uppercut.
Exactly, just absolutely electrifying, if you will. No rock to be involved. It's all Devil Jin all day, and even in the Negativa stance, Spirogen getting punished. Back knee to hit and the dive kick from Toro to end it.
Dive kick. Toro. Did you just hit a gong after I said dive kick like that?
That was not me. That was in game.
Okay, wow.
That was in game. That was in game.
Wow. Wow.
That was in game. I swear. That was not
you.
me. I don't own a gong. No fun. No.
I think I just threw a Fu Manchu off of that moment.
No, that is insane. Even more insane. Spirogen just absolutely laying on the gas with the pressure. 2 stacks of Mandinga didn't even need to use it, but imagine might need it in this situation. Dive kick right into the stomp as well from Toro against Spero.
Both players have been using delayed get-up, which is a very strong option, but unfortunately for them, their opponent just realizes what moves hit the floor. You'd be surprised at what hits the floor and what doesn't.
And Escafe! right into the grab. Disrespectful kickoff from Spero Jin, right into the low cutter, which a lot of these lows have been punished accordingly against Toro, but in with the electrics, forward 3 nastiness.
4-4-3 has been Spero Jin's move of choice when they're at that range. It's got armor frames, it's got pushback, it's got everything. Might even come with some sweet and sour sauce.
Exactly, all that you need for just a delicious meal, hand-cooked and hand-packed, and off the charge, especially for Toro, right into the wall hop from Spero Jin. Might not be enough, and unfortunately is not enough heading into our final round.
Game point meets survival point for both our fighters. This is losers quarterfinals. Toro has been doing a great job. Spero Jin has been hanging on, but they just haven't gotten a lead. They've been catching up, but they haven't taken pace yet. Maybe this air combo will change the tempo.
Man, right into the stand swap as well, even trying to end it with the grab, but the double knee hopper right into the back elbow from Spero Jin, toss away kick. And that's going to be 1-1 so far in our losers quarterfinal.
Yo, I'm checking my pedometer right now, Asherbox. The way these matches are, I'm going to get these steps in. You know why? We are going the distance.
Exactly. I know one thing for sure when it comes to distance is that I can finally walk 4 miles in one day. Not too bad.
Hey, that's a college cardio, right?
Exactly. My calves are absolutely blasted, but I can imagine I can say the same thing for Spero Jin on the Eddy, already opting in for the heat smash.
Kicks Toro on the ground, and once again, Toro tried to use the delayed getup, and Spero Jin just keeps kicking them when they're down. Oh!
About to say, speaking of kicks though, the mid option launches off the ground and went in for the electric low leg sweep off that one. Spero Jin able to get back up, finally punished on the lows.
Yeah, Spero Jin went for the over-reliable, the low, but Toro, you know, just has enough ER or young man reflexes to block that low.
Ooh, double leg grab.
And that's
right
gonna put
into it.
Yeah, Toro's getting close, but the 1-1-2 gets the knockdown. We're back to the center stage, and oh my god, we are charging those punches. Crumple stun, take it away.
Toro already back against the wall with Spero Jin and not even letting off the gas anytime soon. Hell sweep right into the leg. Reverses it though, saying, you know what? Get that Bananera handstand out of here. Not gonna work for me.
Oh, this is really bad for Spero Jin. We are 2 rounds up. And Toro at set point looking to claim it via no round brown.
No heat engage just yet from either player. Now focusing mostly on the low and the mid mix-up, mostly handstand action, which I'm surprised Toro hasn't countered back against. Might be enough for Spero to get a perfect.
Let's see it. That's definitely a perfect. Spero Jin saying like, hey, I might be down, but I'm not out. And thank you, tournament officials, making sure the score show 1-1.
Exactly. I'm 4 for 4 for a lot of these predictions so far. It's enough to make you go out and maybe get a lottery ticket. I'm careful enough, but I imagine for Spero Jin, if they're not careful enough, almost didn't avoid the charge up, and now Toro finding himself in the business end of a capoeira mix.
Okay, Toro, Spero Jin uses the beat to make sure they got out of that bad situation, but Toro making sure that they're gonna stay. They're gonna have a bad time.
Man, a nasty one at that. Good execution, better execution than SYRAXSLAYER if anyone's asking. And against Spero Jin, that's going to be Toro taking it 2-1.
Great execution leading to Spero Jin's chances of being in the tournament to be executed.
Oh, wow. Let's get back to the game here.
Yeah, the action is hot today. We are.
Round 1.
Anyways, Night Purifier versus AimedTwo with the absolute drip of the fit, if you will, especially coming in off the tails of Alisa Bostanovic.
Oh man, I really like that Alisa Bostanovic outfit too. Very steampunky. Night Purifier. I did not know they had a pocket Shaheen.
I mean, hey, there's things that we do not know about some players, which this is fun to see, especially going from the Lars gameplay to now we have a Shaheen to worry about. The 10 strings of Shaheen might rear their ugly head.
Okay. So, AimedTwo. Oh, they wanted to bring out the chainsaws. Okay, the chainsaws are out now, and Night Purifier wanted to roll away, but the distance. Excellent step from Night.
Man, standing for the hit as well, right into the double slide. That's going to be Night Purifier up by 1, headed into our second round.
We have to remember that Alisa can really pressure from long distances, and excellent low parry. Knight Purifier almost to the wall now. And we talked about it just right there. Halfway across the screen, you're getting pressure.
Man, you gotta be careful about it. Big pressure, no Swerve Strickland to be involved. It is all Alisa all day, but if you're not careful enough, Knight Purifier might flip it on its head and right upside down too against second floor.
Okay, Knight Purifier going from balcony to wall. Excellent damage there. AimedTwo, a sliver of life left. Watch the low. Oh, instead we got the chainsaws out. Could be anyone's round. Cutting them up. This could be it.
Ooh, and the one thing that I will say, and a lot of people will agree with me as well, the chainsaw damage from Alisa can be the most nightmarish thing possible. Whether you're trying to block, chainsaw damage. Whether you're trying to tank anything, chainsaw damage. It's there with the chip, and there's no avoiding it.
Okay, excellent counter hit from Knight Purifier. Text there. Aim Purifier. I'm mixing up the names. AimedTwo coming in. And Knight Purifier back up against the wall. What's going to happen?
Oh, slide. Take that one on the counter. Gonna go for the front flip again, but 1-1 action. Right into the head toss bomb from AimedTwo to take us down to third floor. 7 gold to Blues.
Legends of the Hidden Temple need not apply. Knight Purifier flash kicking AimedTwo out of the air. And look at all that gray that they're going to get back.
Not only that, you are going to have a wall exploder gold flying everywhere and right from wall to wall. Almost 7 seconds left. It doesn't even matter to Knight Purifier. And then round 4 up by 1 in the rounds.
Knight Purifier is definitely looking to be a very fun fighter. Playing 2 versatile characters. We saw their Lars, but their Shaheen's also pretty nice too.
Man, they're looking clean with it. Toss bomb right into the saws again, off the high hits. That's going to be Knight Purifier. Gonna go into it with the grab. Low leg cutter instead to make up for it.
Look how much distance he was able to get that.
And off the backhand too. No wall exploder, not angled right here. Already used up from 1, but now from neutral right with the range cover that we did mention earlier off of AimedTwo to just close the gap that fast.
AimedTwo playing the long game, but Knight Purifier with the heat smash chases them down. Now it's AimedTwo with heat.
Be careful, closes the gap again, but that's going to have to be the low from Knight Purifier. Still gets countered by AimedTwo off the throw.
Rocket punch. We are 2 rounds apiece. AimedTwo is doing a great job keeping Knight Purifier at bay.
Oh, slide again, but just not enough off the space of that from Knight Purifier. AimedTwo responding in turn. Toss bomb, but then it's just going to be one jab right into it with the heat. Backhand from hell again for Knight Purifier.
Yeah, AimedTwo was just wanted to step, but they stepped into trajectory of the backhand. Knight Purifier first game. AimedTwo, I really want to know what they're going to be doing. Every time they wanted to approach from long range, Knight Purifier was there with a better button.
Man, and there were at some points when Knight Purifier did scare me just a little bit trying to close the gap, and then maybe didn't meet in the middle just close enough. AimedTwo was able to counter back, but Knight Purifier still able to make up for it, especially off the heavy pressure.
Now, it's really, with Alisa, we mentioned before how she could threaten from long range, but, you know, I almost forget that Shaheen's got a bit of length to him as well.
For the next battle.
Man, I will say, what was it? Those slide-ins that I have at one point seen in tournament. Ripped at least, not once, not twice, 5 different times, and it was still able to work because someone just didn't adjust well enough to the pressure.
5 slides, 5 slides, 5 slides, 5 slides, 5 slides.
Yes, 5. Why have 5 slides? You can have 9! Insane stuff, even.
Okay, AimedTwo sailed over Knight Purifier. Great use of the delayed get up to avoid the chainsaws, but now we're back in the mix. But Knight Purifier takes the chainsaws and goes, nah, man, green piece.
Exactly. Nah, I'd win. That's not going to work out for me in any way, shape, or form, but who knows, AimedTwo just might be able to say the same thing. The back elbow, though, for a counter hit from Knight Purifier.
Yeah, excellent duck off of the throw, and AimedTwo gonna surf in USA on Alicia's body as they take the first round.
Just be careful with it so far. Or right into the double down fist. AimedTwo crouch jab into it. Now for Knight Purifier responding in turn. Double chops right into the wall.
Okay, this is easily looking to be Knight Purifier's round with positioning. this round, this game is going way more in favor of Knight.
Exactly. Now, entering to Shaheen. Oh, right, rear their ugly head, but for AimedTwo taking full advantage. The chainsaw chip damage that we have been seeing, and that is so much reviled in Tekken. Knight Purifier only able to break out of it with full crouch 1.
Oh, low jab stops it. Can AimedTwo, rare miss on their part, but still clips the legs for their first round.
Man, not going to be enough for a perfect, but going to be enough for AimedTwo to at least take a round here in our losers quarterfinal. Knight Purifier, though, getting a little early with the heat.
Yeah, 9 seconds in, that's a pretty interesting time to pop heat. But Knight Purifier, are they going to run out of heat without doing anything with it? Spring kick stops the pressure from AimedTwo, and the heat smash goes wild, but goes unpunished as well.
Man, completely sidewalk it initially, and for Knight Purifier, almost had a grapple, but gets grappled instead by AimedTwo. Activating stance right into the chainsaw chip again.
And we've seen this situation before, Ash. Game point versus survival point, and normally our fighters have been winning off of the survival point, but let's see if Knight Purifier will break that pattern.
Exactly, got to go wall to wall here, and for Knight Purifier, that is no exception. Really sneaking in with a lot of these mid moves. AimedTwo, however, activating the sauce just one more time, and all saucy with it, if you will. Back pirouette as well. Now going from the neutral game right into the slide in to activate.
Okay. Chainsaws are looking pretty ugly, and AimedTwo gets kicked out of the air, but not a lot of damage on their part. Oh, flash kick.
Man, back kick as well. To the wall, now backflip right into it. AimedTwo with the wake up. Be careful in that. Trying to go for the head bomb, and Knight Purifier saw right through it. Against, was able to get in with a sneaky slide in the end. At one point, seeing the nastiest RDC possible in tournament, I'm like, you know what? I want to be just like you when I grow up. But moving forward in our bracket, it is going to be the matchup here between Toro and Knight Purifier.
Toro are wearing?
Is that? I'm trying to think. For some reason, I was going to say like Blue M Bison, and then I really would have sounded like a dumbass.
I was thinking Drake from Advance Wars, but that's too deep of a cut.
Oh, hold on. No. Let's do some Googling. Can't be that specific. Oh my god, it might be!
Okay, so Toro's got Knight Purifier up against the wall. Now remember, they were doing a great job with Setogin at this stage because of its relatively small blueprint.
Okay, so
Purifier goes for the heat smash, gets away with murder, and Torojin flies in. That's one of the things about Devil Jin. He too, like Alisa, can fly in and start pressure.
Exactly. Butterfly in the sky, and Devil Jin as well can go twice as high. No exception for Knight Purifier, almost getting ganked right through the air. And we'll say somebody in chat saying that Knight Purifier with the Jotaro Kujo fit, I would not be surprised by that whatsoever.
Wait, no, it can't be Jotaro. I can clearly see where his hat and his hair meet.
I mean, I don't know. Might be, might not. Who knows? We have to figure that out for another time, but getting counter-gapped immediately by Toro right into the float. Devil Laser to extend. Pops the heat for an extra bit of damage as well. Devil Laser yet again while standing for Hell Sweep, though, immediately getting countered.
Okay. Knight Purifier with the throw. Gets the wall splat. We are tied up. Both of these players are highly aggressive. Now, neither one really likes to back. Oh, great. That was an orbital.
And in a nasty one at that, right from wall to wall. Shoulder bash shimmy for Knight Purifier. Trying to go for the Heihachi stomp. But now Toro having to respond with the down devil claw. Still unable to counter the grab.
Okay. Toro on the losing end. Activates heat early and gets all that gray back. And Knight Purifier stopped the offense with their heat burst of their own.
And dive kick not exactly working as well as Toro would have liked to in that situation. And from crossway, the Devil Chains still encountered by the Lars-style Stonehead.
Fight.
Forward 4-2. Annie Mishima worth their salt. Got a good headbutt. Okay, I want to know if a Mishima and a Samoan wrestler did headbutts, who wins?
Ooh, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If that happens, say in a situation that we had Jacob Fatu versus Heihachi, the whole arena's exploding. That's gonna be a Dragon Ball style matchup to a point that everyone is getting killed. But I will say for Toro, going down, he killed in the moment by Night Purifier.
Yeah, these are the real questions, right? Like, Heihachi headbutted a meteorite, and he was okay. But like, we've seen what a Samoan can do.
No, genuinely. And as someone, you know, myself, I'm Samoan myself, I quite literally headbutted the door. The door did not win. That door still has a hole in it to this day. I should know because that was my bedroom door when I was 17 years old, and it completely and totally crumpled.
Okay, will one of our players crumple right now? Night Purifier? Oh, they gets launched, but because of the trade, nobody can get anything off of that conversion, and Night Purifier at death's door. 2 more hits, and they're gonna die. That's 1 more hit. Two,
Oh.
maybe?
Maybe question mark. The jab.
Oh my
God. Low sweep, but Toro, maybe executive and even wilder decision. Say, nah, I'd win. For the fly-in. Worked out in the end, but that's going to be electric into hell sweep. Dive right in. No Jaleel involved, but for Night Purifier, a quick dive right into the electric storm.
Night Purifier, every time they want to really get some offense, remember Mishima's with the flag punch combo, excellent knockdown. Okay, those are plus. So much pressure on Night Purifier's end. 1-1-2, wall split, misses the low.
Good orbital though from Night Purifier and an even quicker call out right from wall-to-wall carry potential. Misses on down 2 slide. However, it'll break out of the grab. And now Toro, flight just completely gets canceled, interrupted. Now going downgrading from Delta into Spirit thanks to Night Purifier.
I really don't like Spirit Airlines, so good comparison, Ash.
I'm gonna be real with you, as someone who had to take Spirit Airlines to not 1, not 2, but 4 different DreamHack conventions. Do not do what I did. It was horrible. The $50 flight is not worth it.
This is the real thing, okay? You know, I champion Southwest because if you pay with points, you could cancel as early as 12 hours before your flight.
Oh! See, with Spirit, I had to pay $90 for an extra bag that I had coming back from Atlanta. Was not fun. But I imagine not even remotely close to fun. It's going to be Toro having to just experience the absolute insane pressure that Lars has to offer from Night Purifier. Another counter orbital though.
Yeah, if you look at it, Night Purifier has been a lot more careful with their lows because when Jin is in flight, he is invulnerable to low attacks.
We'll say, looking too invulnerable, Night Purifier having to take a couple chunks of damage here. Devil Claws immediately counters it with the low parry though.
Oh man, dynamic entry. Lars is a weeb.
The coolest weeb, the Mishima weeb of all weebs, if you will, but makes it look good with style. And for Toro, while standing for again from Night Purifier, up 2-0 here in our loser semifinal.
Man, we have not seen Toro drop this many games at once. It's usually pretty.
And it's like, okay, and you have to figure it out by either hairline, gossip, or just somewhere in an old dusty family book. It's like, I'm sorry, is that baby Lars as a toddler? And then you realize it was actually your mom's side of the family. Not fun.
Yeah. Going from the uncommon to the common is we got Riddum, Shaheen, and of course Peeling rocking the great Saiyaman look.
I'm gonna say Peeling coming in with the Xiaoyu, which I haven't seen much of the Yoshimitsu later, so once again, I am denied the Hakutuamitsu, but Peeling not being denied of the perfect round.
Wait, we're still making Hakutua memes right now?
Unfortunately
I thought we
it's stuck.
canceled her.
No, wait, hold on, what did you do this time?
You didn't hear about the whole like crypto scam thing?
The what?
No, we'll leave it later.
Okay, I'll check that out in my own time, but I imagine Peeling not operating on any time whatsoever. That is Riddums are... Correction! I am immediately countered with the nastiest spine breaker possible. And for Peeling, brutal one, but able to counter back, thankfully, back turn kick.
Now this is between our two strongest fighters in the bracket, Peeling, who has won multiple breakouts, has recently won a TNS, and Riddum, who's been a thorn in every player's side and makes you crap a brick when you have to fight him.
No, genuinely, Riddum makes me sweat bullets whenever I have to look through bracket and realize, oh, I have to fight the Shaheen. But imagine sweating even more so it is Peeling going downstairs, but one throw leads to another, and as well as double floor break status. Back hit turn from Peeling.
I didn't know Xiaoyu knew how to snapmare.
Damn. Brutal with it, too. The low slides, Riddum get up!
Riddum is finding a hard time just to get started. Great use of the low jabs, but this is Peeling. He knows how to... Oh, man. Good
low parry! Right in the backslide as well. The 10 strings of Shaheen to the disrespectful slide. Surfing USA from Riddum.
Riddum finally gets on the board.
One jab interrupt. The AOP there. Peeling. Respond in turn still. Low parry again. Backhand from hell off of Riddum.
Yeah, Peeling might have the AOP, but Riddum is the author of pain with that combo. And right now, Riddum wanted me less Riddum and more Riddle to see if they cannot avoid being solved.
I was gonna say, we have the hourglass in the background, so carrying cross might be rearing his ugly head sometime soon if you're not careful enough. But this is not WWE, this is Tekken 8, and that's gonna be an even nastier armor break. Low parry from Riddum. The timing on these adjustments have been just absolutely perfect with it.
Oh, I was really surprised not to see a rage art from Riddum because of all the great life Peeling has. And Peeling steps on the toes and takes the game. But man, we sweating for that one.
Man, I might need cloth, be able to wipe up the amount of sweat that I had to drop there. I was getting a little shaky, getting a little nervous for just both players. But that is going to be Peeling taking one up here in Winners Final.
Now remember, chat, this is Winners Final because that means it's first to 5. That who gets 3 victories. So if you look at it, this first win on Peeling's side could just be the download for Riddum.
And hopefully so, gives you some time, actually just not even that much time, but hopefully a few brief seconds to be able to readjust accordingly as we move on here. A Rebel Hanger, one balcony break to worry about, and some measure of wall explosions on the lower floor.
Yeah, you know, this stage got a little bit of everything. It's the
very
appetizer sample platter of stage. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say the 17-piece chili appetizer wings, if we're talking.
I'm talking about the ones like over at Denny's where you get the onion rings, the mozzarella sticks, the chicken tenders.
Oh, okay, don't tempt me with a good time here. I'm gonna have to check out the Denny's after this event. Maybe get some DoorDash, but of course, I'd say dashing forward. That is gonna be Peeling, having to expend with the heat. Free kick, even opting in for the grab, and Riddum responding in turn, finally able to sneak in with a counter hit.
You DoorDash Denny's, you are a college student.
Listen, I've been DoorDashing a little too much lately. Just yesterday night, I had a 7-Eleven pizza at 4 in the morning. It was absolutely delicious.
What would your mom think?
Oh, she would absolutely hate the fact that I'm eating unhealthily. Still losing weight, though, because I work out. Imagine for Peeling wanting to get in with a good little workout. +2, back hit off the 2 as well.
And Riddum being slowly backed into the corner the hard way by Peeling. Not only in the corner, but going to be in this combo. Ouchie mouchie.
Man, I don't think any Band-Aids can fix the amount of bruising that Riddum absolutely took in that round. Now, 1-1 apiece here. Tied in the round. Riddum going in for the early heat.
Okay, the slide is an interesting choice, but it gets blocked. Peeling is not going to be fooled by that same move twice. And Riddum is flat against the wall. And Peeling with heat.
The slide to the left, but slide to the right? Question mark? Riddum made one too many mistakes here in the back. The turbine absolutely wrecked the same as Shaheen in that moment.
Okay, Peeling threading the lows, but the down forward 2 from Riddum allows a much needed corner combo. Riddum is finally getting some offense going, but oh, I spoke too soon.
Back heel turn from Peeling right now, but even then, Riddum just accordingly. But now with little float again from the Xiaoyu gameplay.
Okay, Peeling. I love the decision to use the heat right now because we are perfectly lined up against the wall, and the Webster flip heel drop puts 2-0. Riddum, we know, is a very strong player, and they're getting they're getting, they're looking a little washed right now. I don't want to say they're getting beaten, but 2-0 lead is, ouch.
I was gonna say, saying the big W word in big 2024 against listen, if you all of a sudden wake up and your house is flooded with water, or you might come across the worst bad luck possible, all I'm gonna say, Riddum did it. That has to be Riddum. You really said wash like that. That's crazy.
Hey, come on. It's like, it's one of my favorite quotes from Yipes. You gotta get washed before you get clean.
Okay, unfortunately a bar. That is true. Unfortunately a bar. But I will say for Riddum, maybe having to beat the washed allegations, and as I say that, try to opt in for the heat, engage it, not exactly working in their favor here.
Yeah, Riddum did have an early start, but making sure that early start is going to be an earlier finish for them. Patience from Riddum, but they try to take their turn back. And remember, when Link Xiaoyu has heat, it's a different game.
About to say, round 3, we gotta readjust if Riddum has any chance of surviving this for a little longer here in our winners final. Peeling's already up by 2-0. Just one more, maybe a few more rounds, and that's a 3-0 sweep.
Okay, Riddum. Hitting buttons. Oh, wanted to go for something a little bit bigger. Peeling activates heat. Now this is the time where we guess everything. Riddum needs to knock her down and knock her in the air, unless he's going to be out of the tournament.
Just something, anything. Just get up, do the best you can. And now we're going for absolute sidewalk shenanigans. We're Peeling there to end it now on set point.
Set point. Meaning that if Peeling takes this one round, they will be in grand finals on the winner's side, which is the ultimate of fighting game privilege.
Go for the forward 2 there, and now from Riddum, opting in for one more slide, but Peeling right there to counter it just as heavily. Nearly back up against the wall. AOP right into it.
Okay, Riddum finally hitting buttons, but Peeling's out of the way. Riddum's stuck in the corner. No more heat on Peeling's side. 2 backflips. Okay, Riddum.
Okay.
Riddum. Got a hope spot.
Exactly, starting to believe. Riddum maybe, hopefully saying, I understand it now. Has already used majority of their heat, actually used all of it up, only has Rage Art left available and was able to get plenty of that life back. I say that, tossed against the wall, the back kick from hell. And that's just gonna be another quick float, 8 seconds left. Absolute insane comeback possibility shaping up for potential from Riddum here. 2 seconds left on the board. You're kidding!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
6%!
Oh my god, you spoke a little too soon. Riddum hanging on to dear life. Tournament point or survival point. Down 4-2. Allows Peeling to go sailing in the air. Riddum, we called it this hope spot. Now it's a hot tag. The babyface is starting to believe. We're hearing the yes chant for Riddum.
Absolutely insane right now. And for Riddum, Shaheen going in for the flying eagle dive kick. Peeling gets slammed. And Riddum somehow staying alive at 2-1 in our winner's final.
Riddum stays alive. Riddum has kicked out at 2 3/4. We are still going on.
Oh my good God. If you told me, and in any way or universe, that Riddum tonight would make a comeback versus a 6% against a 2% health differential, I would not have believed you. Knowing Riddum, though, anything's possible. Absolutely insanity.
The numbers don't lie, and they spelled disaster for Peeling for that one game.
My God, my heart at this point is going pitter-patter, pitter-patter. It's not over yet. This is bit of an uphill battle moving forward for Riddum here, sitting at 2-1. Peeling could just take it, end it at 3-1 here in our winner's final, move on to grands, but Riddum would have to win the next and then the next one after, maybe set of the way at 3-2.
You're right. Riddum has to do a reverse 3-0, and this is a game of 2 mindsets. It's
Round 1. Fight.
I was gonna say no fun. You still there? Your microphone glitched out so badly. That was something out of an analog horror show. Oh, okay. So no fun. Microphone just completely crapped out. Not fun to happen. So I guess I have to solo carry this for a little bit of a moment. I flip off the wall. Now Riddum responding in turn. Little leg sweep. That's going to be up so far in round 2. 3. Now one more. Little launch and a counter hit at that one in from Riddum. Against the wall for tornado status. Now going for the low leg. Low hand, I should say. 2. Orbital in. Now peeling. Spawning in turn. Get a little bit of that health back off of the gray. Even with a throw at that. Riddum spawning though. Wake up guard smash. Right to the heat smash as well. Not too bad. Gonna say Zen the Unknown got, yeah. Unfortunately, I think No Fun's microphone might have been possessed by the Smile Demon. Not fun. I imagine would not be pretty at that one. I don't even want to imagine what technical difficulties might be happening on that end, but so far, one jab. And one right in the launch as well from Riddum. Now tornado status again. Wait for the power crush against peeling. Back up against the wall. You angle it correctly. Should be pretty easy wall break. Maybe even a balcony break after the fact. Would be nice to see. Very clean counter hit grab coming into it from peeling though, and a sidewalk. We'll crouch one. Dive. Make that one more slide in. My God. Riddum with possibly an impossible comeback. We talked about this earlier, how either player could set it away at 3-2, or maybe peeling could just take it at 3-1. Now Riddum has just completely tied this at 2-2. Which, if anything, absolutely insane work thus far. We are, of course, getting a stage swap, so now moving on from Elegant Palace, maybe, you know, if I had to guess, Arena, possibly?
Hey,
Would
what
be
did I
nice.
say before? Riddum believes that healing can be beat.
Oh. Also, welcome back, No Fun. We thought the Unknown took you into the void. It was not fun.
First off, the Unknown is only playable in
Ah. I mean, I don't know.
Second,
Never
that
say
match
never.
is amazing. Yeah. This has just been a money night on difficult, but just like Riddum, my technology is not on 2.
Mm-hmm. Not fun. Listen, that's why I say you gotta pin it by the shoulders. Basically, back on the mat, if you will. Get it under control. Wrangle it. You should be fine.
Get ready for the next battle.
Now, moving forward here. Oh! I actually predicted correctly. We are headed to Arena between Peeling and Riddum. Last so far in our winners final. Whoever wins this one, of course, guaranteed moving forward into Grands. Then should be much written from there. For Riddum, though, coming in turn to 10 strings of Shaheen, bring its ugly head, but now from more or less infinite stage, kind of if you blink, there's something more enclosed, especially going into it for Arena. Healing in the AOP stance, has to expend the heat into the smash. A little bit of extra chip damage. Riddum, however, able to break out of the grab. Back elbow, though. Quick little float into the tornado.
Excellent. Compo stun and Riddum again. For the first time this entire set, they're up. They're up. They are ahead.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Down slash off the 2-hit from Riddum again. Go for the launch off the 1. Now peeling. Possibly able to set this in stone or really just tie it, if anything.
Cool. Can you hear me?
I can.
Perfect, but I need to know if the chat can hear me. Anyway, I'm gonna assume yes because I've checked my settings on vMix. But Riddum is ahead. This is insane. This is, oh my God, the data's coming to them, right?
Absolutely wild. I understand it now, says Riddum, but for Peeling has a little bit of opportunity to get plenty of that gray life back, and Riddum just sit there, pretty maybe have optimal opportunity to destroy it, and as I say that, Riddum now on set point here in Winners Final.
Hey, real quick, I just want to give a shout out to Jackson Betta with the $70 donation.
Oh my God!
Yeah, $70. Our players are going to be eating well tonight. Maybe not DoorDash Danny sample platter good, but it's going to be pretty nice.
Hey, exactly. Don't diss the DoorDash Denny sample platter. It is absolute fire stuff. The bacon and eggs are to die for. But I imagine for Riddum not wanting to die anytime soon against Peeling here. An exceptionally aggressive Xiaoyu from AOP right in the stands. Now, backhand again from Riddum. Puts his game right into the double down chop.
We can't diss the DoorDash Danny, so don't die on us, our dear viewers.
Careful with it here. Peeling going in for the dive kick and a front flip at that one. Trying the sidewalk, and Riddum in the most insane comeback that I've seen in a very long time takes winner's final. Moving forward 3-2.
And now Xiaoyu, Peeling has to still keep on fighting as they are going to be up against
Round 1.
Night Purifier, who has been doing exceptionally well, but are they going to be doing well enough to topple Peeling?
I mean, hopefully so here. We rarely see a Lars versus Xiaoyu matchup that can be as wild, possibly, as this one. Going for the full crouch one right in the back electric skate, but Night Purifier able to keep out a lot of these moves very well against Peeling here.
Okay, Night Purifier has a great life lead, and this is going to be the round. Oh my god, the disrespect, grabbing her ankles and slamming against the wall. That throws nasty. It's nasty, Lars. That's Jin's girl you're beating up.
It's the brother, what is that? That's
Yo,
absolutely
this is
disgusting.
Remember the family reunion, the cookout talk? Like this is like if your cousin put your hands on his hands on your girl, like
Absolutely. Oh my god. Now that I think about it, Lars is quite literally the cousin in the back who absolutely arrives just to cause as much disruption as possible. Turtleneck, chain, Nike, black Air Forces to be specific. That's Lars.
yeah, look at this. Night Purifier is a menace. He is already up 2 rounds against Peeling.
We'll say though, Peeling also the other cousin who comes in clutch, maybe with the Hennessy, totally fine, very cool, and also in clutch, AOP right into the low leg sweeps at that one as well. Now Night Purifier responding in turn with the heat, Peeling having to respond with the power crush to maybe buffer through with the armor break. Not gonna be enough.
You have to be really mindful about Lars' ability to close distance and Peeling excellent patience. They could have been caught in a whiff, but because they did nothing, the one lands the mark. Also, Peeling's a little too nice for Hennessy. Maybe like Cavassier.
Cognac maybe? I don't know. Cognac might be more Heihachi style, huh?
Nah. Heihachi would be drinking whiskey.
Okay, you're okay. Specifically Captain Morgan, if anything. That rum is no joke. But I imagine for no joke at
Captain
all.
Morgan?
Yes! That's strong. Believe me, I tried it. I damn near died. But Night Purifier's not careful enough. They might die just in the moment. Power of prediction. It's once again with the wall stun. Final round.
Okay, Peeling's starting to get their bearings right now. Night Purifier, was that early lead a fluke, or do they just have a temporary lapse? Orbital kick is putting some doubts to that conclusion in my mind.
Of course, with the shoulder bash as well. Electric skate in for Night Purifier, just trying to close the gap as much as possible. Find anything in a good opening at that against Peeling. Full crouch one interrupt, which I will say, interrupts make good use against Lars here with a lot of the fake pressure that can be applied.
Hypnotic stance is blocked. Night Purifier holding on to their turn. Now spends a heat dash, but misses the conversion. He gets some damage, but not a lot. Mishima headbutt and responds. They are pressing.
About to say the stone head, but stance gets countered again, and Peeling couldn't sneak in with the lows. Night Purifier up by 1 here in losers final.
You know, K-Vox is right. Heihachi would be drinking sake. Kazuya would be drinking Suntory whiskey.
Ooh, I've actually never tried that before. What's the flavor on that?
It's pretty good, but like for my birthday, my wife knows that I love Yakuza. So for my birthday, she bought me a Yamazaki 12.
Oh, what? That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, Yamazaki 12s are actually pretty. They're very smooth and very basic.
Okay.
If you like, I've had some good whiskeys. In fact, well, I'll talk about whiskey later because we got a really good fight, and these two players deserve our entire attention until we go off on a dumb tangent. But Night Purifier with an early 1-game lead. Do they have Peeling's number?
Man, I was about to say things might get fiery like a good whiskey later on, especially with the floor explosion status of this stage. But hey, that's in a later round. This is the now. And for Peeling against Night Purifier, quick stance, we've seen a little bit of AOP to start us off with, and the 1+2 to hit. That's going to be Peeling up in the round.
That was all Peeling. Peeling was pretty much in the driver's seats, and Lars was just there to make sure to pick up the tab. AOP, low profile, the bane of any player's existence, is allowing Night Purifier to get carried up against the wall.
Back up against the wall at that one. Night Purifier was thankfully able to tech roll and sidewalk out of it, but now against Peeling, have to worry about the health differential here, which I know can make all the difference for Night Purifier. You joke at that one. Electric Skate in with the down power crush.
Oh, big hell sweep from Peeling. Night Purifier just gets caught in big moves. Peeling is... This is big Tekken. Peeling is no more pokes. I hit you with the Unga Bunga. You go in air now.
Exactly. Me hit you, you go down. Night Purifier, though, in with the floor blast. The floor is lava. No exception for Peeling. Just grab them by the ankles right into the wall. Even try to go for the wall bounce. Still gets slammed. Say, no, you're not coming out of this corner. It's not going to be pretty. And for Night Purifier, might be enough to get a perfect. And it will be.
A round.
Yes.
Man, Night Purifier dribbling Peeling against that wall more times than a highlight ball.
And brutal with it.
Down 2 is blocked. Yo, those shoe shine lows, you got to make sure you got your punish ready.
Exactly. Going down there. With
I didn't steal your highlight. I never even heard your highlight thing, K-Box.
Man, now the backspin again. In from Peeling, where there's one perfect, there is another. Now we've got a set of all sets here, even in Losers Final. 1-1 Peeling versus Night Purifier.
Peeling putting to rest that they are on the backslide right now. Whenever you're fighting someone that's really good like Peeling, it's actually pretty common to win a game or win a few rounds on them because they just got to adjust your Yomi layer.
After the electric slide, getting into it from Night Purifier. Try to get into it with the grab. We found so far that AOP, though, maybe baiting Night Purifier a little closer, was able to hit with successful one jab. Now Night Purifier, power crush right into the heat engage.
Okay, Peeling on the start. Every time Peeling gets started with their heat, Night Purifier does struggle to have an answer. Now, okay, interesting decision, backs away, so we don't fight Peeling on their terms, but Night Purifier engages before Peeling can react and is Peeling up against the wall. Will we see that wall splat throw?
Say the earlier down 2 right into the close cutter kick from Night Purifier. Heading into round 2 here. Peeling obviously doesn't want any of this momentum going over to our Lars. 1-2 immediately just getting counter gapped. Peeling, closing the gap as fast as possible. Night Purifier still there. Throw them against the wall with the ankle grab.
Okay. No, oh, just shy of a splat, and now Night Purifier up against the wall. We're going to be using our Heat Smash just to reclaim some space, and Peeling, one more hit, and they're done.
And with the earlier Heihachi electric stomp, that's still not enough. Night Purifier is trying to tech roll every which way, and Peeling is always there. Make sure to stop it in its tracks. Scary stuff down 2 has to hit again for Night Purifier. Now up by 1 more in the rounds.
Oh my god, Night Purifier 2 rounds to 1. Can Peeling do a reverse no round bound, or will Night Purifier get another game lead on this amazing Xiaoyu player?
Man, amazing Xiaoyu player. Meet floor, meet orbital, if you will. Floor was lava, and now having to worry about the shoulder bash again from Night Purifier. Right into the launch cross cutter, and Peeling can't even roll out of it. That's another perfect round for Night Purifier.
Night Purifier has found the kryptonite for Peeling. Get him up against the wall and just do whatever Lars does best. We've seen the ankle grab punch throw. We've just seen wall mix-ups. Peeling loves space privilege. You take that away from them, and they're fighting on the back foot.
Exactly. We've just seen a lot of big pressure that came from Night Purifier on the Lars against Peeling Xiaoyu. And like you mentioned, once they're back up against the wall, it's very hard to break out of that pressure unless you find a good way to interrupt. And against Lars, that can be tricky because 9 times out of 10, you have to sit there and ask yourself, what the hell am I expecting against this mix? It's scary.
Okay, Ortiz Farm, less shenanigans until we get down below to the Legends of the Hidden Temple. My question is, who's going to be trying to break the balcony? because this top section is a little bit more spacious than the bottom one.
True, just provides optimal opportunity for some more wall-to-wall carries. For Peeling, might be no exception here. That's one wall. You might be able to see another, but against Night Purifier, I imagine does not want to see the same thing with the tech roll, and Peeling's there to meet him in the middle.
Okay. Night Purifier whipping buttons right now, and Peeling takes the perfect. Peeling needs this game. Not this round, needs this game.
Exactly, you want to tie it at 2-2 for survival. It's exactly what you need. Unless you want Night Purifier to get up with this momentum. Peeling, hypnotic with it, back up against the wall again.
Okay, Night Purifier. Night Purifier can't even stand up right now. This is starting to look like a combo video. Oh, Hypnotist stance to realign themselves. That's a Xiaoyu and a Peeling signature. Beats. Okay.
Everything lagged out for me, but Night Purifier responding in turn. The Heihachi stomp, and now starting to block and adjust to a lot of these Peeling lows.
Long range poke stops Night Purifier going in. Whiffs the back turn. Oh, shades of Fang and back tempo.
You say back tempo, I say cold shoulder. J-easy or not, it still is dangerous. Now with Night Purifier, the break out of the grab yet again. With the back flipper, Peeling, imagine not enough range to respond in turn, so good hold off the heat engage.
We definitely, I'm very surprised that we are 2 rounds in and we have yet to break this balcony. But that's just the way the geometry goes. Oh my god, the spring kick to the conversion from Night Purifier, you're insane. And Mick Foley over Hell in a Cell.
Exactly, just got tossed over the cage of at least 20-30 feet if you look hard enough, and just as painful, even nastier with the throw. Peeling unable to break out of it.
Okay, flips the low from Night Purifier. Knocks down Heihachi stop one more time, and Night Purifier close this out, or will Peeling pull another theft?
Ooh, and Peeling on survival point, if anything, here to hopefully tie this at 2-2. Night Purifier not able to break the throw. I will say though, Peeling able to break the floor, and now we're headed downstairs for some more gold doubloons.
Yo, did somebody hand Peeling a sensu beam, because they're really reviving right now?
Saying those senzu beams are really working their hardest, their damnedest right now. For Peeling, it's no exception against Night Purifier, the absolute Lars nightmare that has been sneaking their way through our bracket right now. The backflip right into the heel kick. That's Peeling staying alive for a little longer here in our losers final.
This American nightmare is starting to be woken up by the god that is Peeling. We are now at 2-2. Peeling was at the victim of a comeback. Can Peeling run their own Cinderella story, or will Night Purifier remove one of the strongest players from the entire bracket?
The same headed to the same stage again, and the same Lars BS that I imagine Peeling starting to get a little tired of. Back up against the wall, a little float right into the Mishima shoulder bash.
Night Purifier backing away. No, goes for the mid. We're slugging it out now. And Peeling, Hypnotist stance, realigns themselves. Night Purifier in the wrong side of the farm. And let's hope they don't buy the farm right now.
And Bandit bought the farm. No Titanfall to be involved, though. And hopefully, won't be seeing the same thing for Peeling right now as Night Purifier applying all pressure all day. Backflip to try and counter back. Now for Peeling, back in the AOP.
And
find
they both
anything, Stonehead!
That was so gutsy. Night Purifier didn't respond with a button. Just run up and throw. God.
I'm pretty sure that both Peeling and Night Purifier ran up, met in the middle, and then the gutsiest, ballsiest grab, if anything, in that Stonehead. Now for Night Purifier, ramping up that Lars momentum. We're taking it downstairs.
Okay. We're going to splat Peeling down, not so much to extend the combo, but to make sure that Night Purifier still has heat. We're dancing right now. The heat timer is going to run out for Peeling first, and Night Purifier, no, doesn't squeeze out the remaining of their bar, but we'll squeeze out a lot of damage from this launcher.
Exactly, plenty of juice left in the tank still, especially off the electricity. But Night Purifier, grab gets broken out of it. Now Peeling has plenty of gray life left to get. Plenty of more left to give here. Rage Art is available, but I imagine wanted to save it just for a little later. I don't know if later can come soon enough, though. 7 seconds left. And Night Purifier staying up in health, though. Peeling managing to slam it with a counter hit. And that's Night Purifier up on set point, 22% of health left.
If I had a quarter for every time Peeling lost because of timeout, I'd only have 50 cents, which isn't a lot, but it's weird.
Still 50 cents.
Wait, no, it's a nickel. It's a nickel. Darn it! I wasted my Dovich Road impression for that.
Man, that's gotta be brutal. Listen, we always have next time. I imagine for Peeling, there's not gonna be a next time if they're not careful enough. Gotta get hypnotic with it. The wake up core, but now Night Purifier getting electric with it once more. The Heihachi stop right into the full crouch one. The backflip works this time successfully, and now having to optimize on a lot of these lows here from Peeling. And Night Purifier,
that's hitting. That's totally
still
hitting.
hits.
Oh my God, Night Purifier doesn't have a lot of life. And it kills! That's it! It kills! That rage art off of the backstab kick from Peeling was the beginning of their undoing, and it's going to be Night Purifier ending Peeling's winning streak as they move on to grand finals on the loser side.
Oh, when you need him. My Pookster from an... yeah, I hate it here.
I can channel a little bit of leapfrog. Here we go. Riddum, caught you moving!
Okay, that's foul. That's foul. It's either that or wham bam, thank you, ma'am, but that's... Let me not go for the lead.
Or did he get him? He got him!
That
wow,
is insane.
oh my God, I scared myself with that one.
How did we go from like missing a commentator to all of a sudden we are roasting the most basic things that Leaf has said?
I'm not roasting him.
That's
how he says it.
Absolute insanity, but imagine Night Purifier might want to tack a little more onto the insanity that we've been seeing. Now we have Riddum versus Night Purifier.
Okay, so Night Purifier, okay, the low parry stops their advance, and Riddum with Rage could easily close this out, and he does.
Man, and a quick closeout at that one, headed into round 2 here. Grand final, which we'll say though, Purifier, wait, if Night Purifier wins this one, that should be a reset. Hold on.
No,
1 second.
Night Purifier is on the loser side, but remember, this
Okay.
is first to 3, and we have only started grand finals. We're at 0-0. Night Purifier doesn't need to win 1; they need to win 3, then win 3 more.
I was calculating it in my head, and I was sitting here thinking, okay, so you have to win multiple, and then it could be a reset in the future, but focusing on the now, it is round 3 already into it, and Riddum has just been taking this lead and secure. Possible no round brown.
K-Vox is tempting me. He's saying I need to impersonate him next.
You know what? It's tempting for me also. But at the same time, I feel that's a whole nother level of articulation that I really can't put into words.
I mean, I'll go in depth later, but right now,
Yeah.
Purifier up against the corner. Riddum's pressure has been stopped. That's one of the things about Heat Burst we need to talk about, is that it feels like a get out of jail free card. Whatever pressure you're in, no more.
Man, and big pressure at that one from Riddum, Surfing USA to end it. Now so far up by 1-0 here in grand final. No round brown to start us off with.
And Riddum is on the winner's side, so they are 33 and a third chance of taking the whole tournament.
Not careful enough. Purifier though, the jab interrupt. Right into the grab at that one. Back donkey kick. No electric to be involved. Actually, except in that situation with the slide, the Heihachi stop at that one. Now Riddum, duck in. Disrespectful slide back again.
That slide is such a good combo starter because not only do you get the side switch, but you're still able to continue it. Okay, Night Purifier with the Heat Dash. Heat Dash is an amazing mechanic because you either make an unsafe move safe or get to continue your combo.
Exactly. Either that or just play it completely unsafe. Someone doesn't realize it, and it's like, wait, you're giving me free leeway to do whatever the hell I want in a span of 2.2 seconds? Yes. Okay, have fun with that one. Night Purifier for a few seconds is going to be a bit painful one at that one. A disrespectful slide combo starter again from Riddum.
Okay, so Night Purifier completing the strings, low jab, an excellent way of stopping the pressure, and Night Purifier going to their old reliable, backing up, but unfortunately they have just given up so much real estate, and that thing is expensive.
Oh, with the armor break at that one, and that's going to be a good chunk of health lost off of Riddum, with the slide interrupted, standing 4. And now into round 3, Night Purifier could see another reverse no round brown here.
Night Purifier has been drinking a lot of that shonen protagonist comeback sauce, but can that last against Riddum? Riddum took out Peeling, however, Night Purifier also took out Peeling.
Where's down 2 slide again? Just shine the shoes, maybe once, maybe twice, damn near 3 times if you're not careful enough. For Riddum, shoes getting incredibly scuffed, has some gray life left to get back. Now with the jab interrupt, pressure going.
Yeah, Night Purifier has been using the low jabs a lot more than Riddum. Low jabs is something that we don't talk about a lot in Tekken play, but a low jab just stops your opponent from doing it. It's kind of like hitting a dog with a newspaper. You don't hurt him, but you make him stop.
Yeah, with my dog in particular, I use a spray bottle. Does not work anymore. He has started eating the spray bottle in the water that comes in it. It's not fun, and it's not pretty. But I imagine trying to get pretty with it. It is Night Purifier. Low parry right into it.
Okay, I promise the next 5 exchanges, I'll try to do a K-box, okay?
I was gonna say do me next, but I'm scared of how I might sound.
I need to get you on the download a little bit.
Okay, understandable, totally fine. Throw break immediately countered, maybe not so fine if you are Riddum. Go for wake up 3, and now for Night Purifier getting schmixed back up against the wall.
That's right, the wake up 3, and hopefully it's gonna be part of the 1, 2, 3 for Riddum as they get the 1 of the 3 rounds and obscure sports reference that Captain No Fun doesn't know.
I'm crying. That's not Captain No Fun. That's Captain K-Vox. Goodness gracious.
That is Captain K-Vox.
Absolutely. It's accurate to a point, and then realizing and then rethinking of how I watched like the Street Fighter 6 stream K-Vox involved. Yeah, that's K-Vox.
Oh, it's certainly K-Box, but right now we're certainly up against the wall, but there was nothing certain about that combo, and Riddum's chances of winning are becoming more uncertain as they lose this round.
And hopefully not trying to lose it like the Yankees lost to the Dodgers in that blowout lead. Okay,
yes,
that's the best
I'm
I got.
K-Box. I know sports too.
I'm also K-Box, but I have an afro. Anyways, moving on. We have a Night Purifier. The down 2.
Okay.
Shoe shine just a little more here.
I'm done.
Oh, man. Absolutely.
I think this is why we don't team up ever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they had us on a major, we would not be getting anything done in the span of it. It would just absolute BS, if you will. But good BS at that one. We love to see it, but speaking of BS, the absolute Lars shenanigans going on here with all the fake pressure into big Tekken pressure.
BS stands for best stuff right now.
Yes. Absolutely correct on that one. Now for Riddum. Now close the gap here a little more. Down chop might be a little more successful than need be. Now for Night Purifier. Low mix-up. Once more. Backhand from hell not working to Riddum's favor. But hopefully with a backflip. Should work out a little too well. Actually trying to go in for the heat smash on that one from Night Purifier.
Okay, Riddum used the heat smash to just get out of the corner. They're starting to play the situational awareness. Crumple hit stun. It's going to get the pickup with no heat. Night Purifier. Oh my God, gets skated on. And we're at the final round. We are absolutely tied, but technically Riddum is winning.
I mean, you never know. Could be the unstoppable object versus the immovable force, which it quite literally is. No exception. A low parry right into the wall carry. Float at that one for Night Purifier. The Mishima shoulder bash now completely gets turned.
I think it's unstoppable force, immovable object.
I really said unstoppable. Okay. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna ignore it. Not gonna ignore the fact, though. Riddum now up here in Grand Final.
Now this is going to be a very there's some very unique and interesting set of. The stage is a little interesting right now. I just got reminded from by Mission Control that Riddum is a 2-time Breakout champion, and Night Purifier, this is their first time in Grand Finals.
Oh, so we could either have a possible 3-time champion or the absolute Lars menace that is Night Purifier. It's come out of absolutely nowhere on this one, but then have to go through a reset and then take the whole thing after the fact to be a first-time winner. Okay, so the stakes are higher than I initially thought then.
Yeah, remember, Night Purifier had to get into the top into grand finals for the first time, going through peeling, and now they're in the loser's end. This is the Cinderella story of the Cinderella stories. This is starting to feel like Kofi Mania right now.
Man, I will say, Kofi Mania is cool and all, but Kofi Kingston, one of the most hated wrestlers right now, depending on if you've watched the New Day storyline. I, for one, not a fan of the New Day. Absolutely hate them. I've ripped up my comic books and my posters, my unicorn horn in the garbage. But hopefully for Night Purifier, those dreams of being able to win Breakout Series for the first time are out of the garbage and still alive.
All right, Riddum with an early lead, but Night Purifier finds a way to, close that lead. We're up against the wall. How do we respond to the pressure? Goes for an aerial move, but unfortunately, Night Purifier touches the wall themselves.
Now back up against the wall, Night Purifier having a rollout, going for the 3+4 spring kick out, but Riddum still able to respond in turn. A disrespectful slide in, slide out. Now 8 seconds left on the clock, of course getting stopped. Immediately ground to a halt by the Rage Art.
Here I am, Superman. Can you hear the ska music?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I might be a little too young at my big age of 23 for ska.
Look, that means you haven't touched a Tony Hawk game then.
Hey, whoa. Listen, I had a Tony Hawk game for the Xbox. That was it. Other than that, Skate 3. I'm sorry.
Ooh, man, I thought this was a dream team up. Oh, man.
Hey, it is. At least I've still played Jet Set Radio Future. That's no exception. It's a fun game.
Okay. We can agree to disagree.
Exactly.
You good. Night Purifier, so close to putting Riddum away down for the round, but Riddum using that Rage Art damage. Oh, God. We picking it up, too.
Oh, man. And with the scaling, I'm almost certain this should be enough to kill Night Purifier. You go right on that disrespectful slide, being the wildest combo starter possible, or just extender if anything.
We are understanding the concept of love, and Riddum understanding that they are one round away from tournament point to secure themselves as a 3-time breakout champion.
Man, I will say for Night Purifier, jumping in the air right now as many times as it was. Riddum, though, trying to get fly like a butterfly, still getting stomped out by the Heihachi hits, though.
Jet Set Radio!
Yeah!
Man, perfect!
Hitting in a round of 4 here. Perfect round. 7 golden balloons or 7 golden letters, if you will. Gotta mark that off my Tekken 8 bingo list for commentators. In Riddum, jab interrupt off the pressure at that.
Okay, Night Purifier misses the whip punish. Riddum pressing in the hard way, misses the pickup. But the orbital catches Riddum. This is a much needed one, and I have been waiting for that. My bad. I've been waiting for that throw all this time.
Exactly, the ankle lock throw that we've just been absolutely seeing wreak havoc on everyone, whether it be Toro, whether it be Peeling, and whether it be Riddum, who has to respond in turn. Combo starter off the disrespectful slide. The 10 strings of Shaheen are actually 8.5 if you kind of wince a little bit against Night Purifier. Getting with the chip damage. One slide this way. Wake
9
up
seconds
with
left.
the low parry.
Night Purifier needs to do as much damage, and this is a brilliant call. We don't.
What
happened there?
What
happened?
No,
not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
You win.
Night Purifier, what happened? TA report immediately. What? The
What?
Rage Art in the most